and this is live from LA. Hold on. Are you following the podcast? If not, hit that subscribe button. I got my orange juice. And it's been a while. Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you.
Ooh, B-Scott, your shit sound crispy, though. What you got? What headsets you got over there?
That's that good old trucker headset.
God damn. Hey, Ronisha, hold on one second, everybody.
What up, ladies and gentlemen? How you been?
Ronisha 02. That is your real name. Which I know it's not. Oh, Baby Lopez in here? Sabina Baby Lopez. What? And Kia, look, I got a hot one for you tonight. A hot one for you. What the hell? Oh no, that was Isha trying to hit me up. Hold on, let me get these shares. Oh, she got another one?
He's not lying. That's not my real name.
Yeah, see? I knew it. Everybody knew it. Hold on, let me get these chairs.
Why is my dude wearing a white t-shirt?
That's what you put him on.
No, I didn't. I thought he had black.
You thought what?
I thought he had on black.
Nah, you gonna have to go in there and change the color. Yeah, you gotta go through your profile and change the color. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Filter in, filter in. Filters ends. Filters in. I don't know what's going on with coffee, but you know what I mean? Maybe he sleep or something. Sabina got a message before we get kicked off. Let me get my shares, and I'm about to give y'all the context.
What up? Hey, Ronisha, how you doing? Long time. Big love to you, girl. I hope to actually speak to you soon. Sorry, I've been a little bit off the charts recently.
Yeah, you been in witness protection again. You gotta stop messing with these bum ass niggas.
Was that an English accent I heard?
Yeah, she's from the UK. Well, she's from and still lives in the UK. She's actually from from Bangladesh.
You know, I think accents are the sexiest thing on a woman. Not blue weave.
Check it out. No, but when you go to another country, then you have an accent.
Right. When I go to other countries, I try to be quiet, like the quiet, brooding type and shit. Like I'm Bruce Wayne or somebody.
Oh, you gotta talk with a deep voice, shit, like with your throat and shit.
Hola, que hora es. Like, so, it works.
Hey, go easy. Listen, you and Sabina ain't finna have a whole conversation. You know what I mean, back and forth in the messages.
It's okay, sugar mama. How you doing, Sabina?
He said Bruce Wayne. I'm Batman.
Little do Baby Lopez know I am Batman in real life.
Well, I don't know if you've been in the party. Sabina be on the Xbox with us.
I only be on Xbox with y'all at night.
Yeah.
Hey,
She's been on lately though, so you probably never met her. But her name is Queen B on Xbox. It's the numbers after it, but if you remember,
I know.
Well, possibly remember, she be on Xbox with us. Only thing she loves to play though is For Honor. Okay. Oh shit, Reese connected again. I was about to get my shit off.
Get me out there.
Y'all got to excuse Reese. He's driving from state to. So I'm letting him come back in because I don't want to be like talking or over talking him when he come back in. So give me a second. We'll give him a second, I should say. We'll go back to the messages.
I don't know if it's letting me in or not.
All right, then. Come on, dudes. What's the hot topic tonight?
I got you. Hey, KC. So when I send you the invite, you have to approve it, and it should get you in here. Reese, you back?
Yeah, I don't know what happened, man. White man holding me back.
It's that traveling shit, that driving shit.
Yeah, about to be on my way back to Milwaukee though in a bit. So hopefully, no fuckery.
Oh, that's right. This is Friday. You got the punk ass route.
Yeah, the route I don't like. All the way to fucking Iowa.
Ooh. Yeah, what's going on with Casey? All right, here's the context, right? Here's the situation. Let's get into it. While Casey work out her technical difficulties or whoever else. All right, we'll give you the context and we get this situation going on. So this is what happened, right? And not exactly what happened verbatim. I wasn't there. This is kind of what was told, and I'm not telling the whole story. It's just the part that's concerning, right? So Mike made it to the crib sometime after work the other day or yesterday, right? His wife, he's been married to for like 15 years or something like that. So Mike has 2 kids. That's out. I don't think they have any together. Mike has 2 kids. She has 2 kids, I believe, maybe 3, but let's just say 2. That's just for context. Right, so they don't have any together. So when he got home, his wife laughing, giggling, having a whole conversation on the phone. Coming to find out, it was her baby daddy. Now, on further investigating, right, that I don't know of, further investigating in a conversation with his wife, she says that that's her friend, and they talk all the time. So going in more in depth in that, in a conversation, he finds out, and this is his first time hearing about this, that they talk for hours every day, and it don't be about the kid that they have together. How do y'all feel about that? Is that cool or no go to you, Beast Go? If you was in a relationship.
Wait, am I unleashed here?
Yeah. Hold on.
Are you trying to get monetized on YouTube?
No, I'm not.
And ladies, I mean this with the utmost respect. What type of fuck shit is that? You got me, homegirl, you got me all the way fucked up. You and your weak ass baby daddy, both of y'all you can get the fuck out my house and take your punk ass kids. You got me all the way fucked up. Now hold on, bro, hold on. We married 15 years. I married your raggedy ass, and you got your best friend. First off, you can't have no motherfucking friend who dick been in your mouth, bitch. You got me fucked up. What kind of soy boy R&B ass nigga do you think I am? Hell no. You lucky I fucking married you. You got me all the way fucked. LA, you knew what the fuck you was doing with this subject. Hell no. Leave that bitch. No. Tell her to go move in with her best friend. You talk for hours, it ain't about this motherfucking kid. These little bastards ain't sick. You talk to this nigga for hours? No, go to his house. You got me fucked up. Yeah. No.
But the crazy part, Mike 50, so I think majority of their kids, if not all of them, are grown. They grown.
Even fucking, they grown? Grown? Oh, no, bitch, you gotta go. You gotta go. I'm about to go. You gotta go. I'm about to go to Brazil. Get me a young tenderoni. 22-year-old that can't speak
Mike's
English.
50. He said they've been married 15 years, so that takes them back to 35. And they don't have no kids together. So I'm assuming 15 years of marriage, they got married at 35. They was at least together for, I'm assuming, a few years. So in his between 30 to 35. So even if he had a kid pre her, because they don't got no kids together, he would have to have a kid like at 30. So that kid, so his youngest kid is probably 20. So and her youngest kid is probably 20. So yeah, they kids are grown. But I think it looks weird that if I come in the house,
baby daddy, man.
That he said he didn't know. Mike is a carrier, so he's on the street, he's working. We do 8, 9, 10, 11 hours. You know what I mean? I guess it never happened when he's been at the house, or he never assumed that if she was on the phone that's who that was. But if you walk into a house and your wife laughing and giggling on the phone, you just maybe assume it's a home girl or a family member or just one of her quote unquote friends. But now, if an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours go by and she's still laughing and giggling, can she be on the phone with the same person? Yeah. It's cool. If it's a friend, cool. If I find out that it's a dude, let alone your ex-boyfriend or your baby daddy that you've been in here laughing and giggling and kikiing and shit with, nah, bruh. That looks a certain way, dog. Like, nah, I don't know if I'm going for that.
Nah.
I don't know if I'm going for that.
Nah.
Because you can't do it as a man. If your girl walked in the house and you kicking it on the phone, laughing and talking about old times, and ain't talking about shit they got to do with y'all kids, you talk about life, relationship shit, the TV, like that's damn near a date, nigga. You kicking it with a motherfucker just on the phone, and they ain't got nothing to do with y'all kid. I don't know, man. If y'all that cool as friends, why the fuck y'all ain't together?
Right. And I know Mike.
Because you can't say, oh no, he was
Mike
just better as a friend than in a relationship. But to me, they damn near one in the same. If I, let's say you did something that I didn't like, or this, you wouldn't even be a friend. Let alone okay, boom, we had a relationship, but you still did something that I wouldn't like as a friend.
Right.
So how you knock somebody out from being a boyfriend or girlfriend, but they can still be a friend? Let's say you did something like it's a lot of things you can do or have going on in a relationship. This motherfucker might have a gambling problem, a drug addiction, he'd be a cheater, spousal abusive, a verbal abuser. You can name a lot of shit, but even all of those wouldn't be technically inappropriate as a friend after I know that that's who you are. You can be an associate, but not a friend. And I say that for a reason, because I don't be laughing, giggling for hours on end on the phone with an associate.
Right.
So it makes it seem that it's more than what it is. And y'all already have sexual relations and shit like that. Nah. And I don't know about it? We've been together 15 years and I don't... Nah. Mike said, listen, man, he's about to pack his shit up, get the fuck up out of there. That's what Mike said.
Wait.
He said his first thought was, with all due respect, in his head was to put the hands on him. He said he had to calm himself down. Of course, he didn't do that. And he go, man, I'm getting my shit. I'm getting the fuck up out of here, bro. I got to get the fuck up out of here. And I guess she stopped him. Said, nah, it's not that. Whatever the case is. He said, nah, he can't go for no shit like that. Now, on the short end, he didn't leave. But he was like, nah, at this point in time, I feel like y'all you shouldn't have no contact. He said, you got me fucked up. Y'all should have no contact. And if you're going to have any contact or messing with a nigga, now you got to go through me or I'm getting the fuck up out of here.
I think he should have went with his first mind or maybe his second. Not beat her up, but nah, get the fuck up out of there, Mike. I know you smooth dude. Nah, we don't stand for fuck shit. Me personally, I don't deal with women with children just for this specific reason. Because, man, especially that baby daddy drama, nigga in jail somewhere else, nah, I'm good. I'm good. Because it's too many variables where this motherfucker can come back. And you giggling on the phone with him, I want to giggle too. What the fuck y'all talking about? My woman is not having male friends. Y'all can say that, oh, she can have a gay friend. Nah, them niggas suspect too. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
You just don't trust it.
hell no, I don't trust all these motherfucking suspects. No.
Is a
Yo,
per
and your friend is
individual?
your baby daddy?
Is that
Bro.
on a woman that you're talking to, or that would be something that's on any woman that you talk to? Not a specific type of woman. I mean, not a specific type
Man.
of woman, but is that on like a individual basis? Is the word I'm looking for? An individual basis, like depending on how she is and how she. Then I implement. I would want to implement that, or maybe I don't. Or is that automatic on all of them? Any girl you talk to, like, nah, that's a no go.
I'm firm but fair, and I'm universal all over the board. Every woman I date, no bull. I won't bullshit you. Don't bullshit me. Them that syllabus, them standards are out the gate, straight from the gate, bro. No, male friends, you got that male bestie, that nigga in the cut, waiting on me to fuck up so he can dick your goofy ass down. Absolutely not. I'm not the man for you. Move around.
So how do you? We about to go to the messages. About to go to the message right after this. So how do you negotiate the baby daddy situation then?
Me, I don't deal with women with children. But let's just say hypothetical, elseworld scenario. I'm dealing with a baby mama.
Parallel universe.
You lay that shit down right here in another universe. You lay that shit down right there in the rules. Hey, this is what I expect out of you and your punk ass baby daddy. I'm here right now. If he was a factor, he'd be here taking care of this little kid. But he ain't. No. You can't sit here and tell me all these horror stories about this motherfucker. He don't do what he's supposed to do. He ain't paying child support. He ain't this, he ain't that. And you up here kiki and giggling and shit with him. Nah, absolutely not. No contact. I don't give a fuck what motherfucker say. It's his kid. Fuck you. If it was his kid, come get your kid. So I can enjoy your baby mama in peace.
Go get your kid.
Come get your kid, niggas. 2021. All you bum ass niggas that sitting out here creating baby mamas, come get your kids. I'm trying to knock somebody back out. Come get your motherfucking kids. I don't want this little cock blocking bastard fucking me up.
God damn.
I just don't deal with it, man. I just don't. Man, I knew you was on some fuck shit when you called me.
What you talking about now?
Damn.
Nigga, listen, I told you. I told you it was spicy today. It's a personal situation.
Damn, I knew
It'd be the best one.
Always on some fuck shit.
Hold on, let's go to the queue. Send the messages and go to the queue.
Okay, it says there's one person ahead of me, and when I tried to approve it, it tried to match me with a random chat partner. So I ended that talk. So I think I just clicked to join, so maybe accept me joining.
They don't got your name up here to join. Join as speaker. Talk a lot. Your listener will stay with you. Oh no! Dang, you got to request her. Okay, hold on. Let me try. Let me try something again, right quick, and then we're gonna go back to we're gonna come right back to the messages. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. All right, we go to the messages.
Okay, first of all, as long as it's not inappropriate, then it's fine. And it's as long as it's not affecting their relationship, then it's fine. At the end of the day, a baby mama and baby father, they have had a relationship and they built up whatever friendship before they had kids or whatever. They've got the kids in common. They're allowed to laugh about the weather and whatnot. As long as it's not inappropriate, then it's okay, because you can go to a restaurant and make a joke with a waiter and have a joke. You're just having a laugh. At the same time, if it's hours, every day, all day, then that's out of order. I don't believe that you can be in a relationship with someone and have conversations with the opposite sex like that, because it's sort of building another sort of relationship, if you know what I mean.
Okay, hold on. She got two more back to back. I'm playing both, and we're gonna play Monique. Shout out Monique. I'm trying to error. What? Hold on. I'm about to come back in. All right, hold up. Sabina's message is not playing. Oh, can y'all hear me? Reese.
I hear you. I hear you.
For some reason, messages won't play.
Yeah, it won't let me play them either. I don't know if you gotta redo it.
It's stereo acting up again. God damn, it did this shit the other day. God damn. The only thing that fixed it is ending the live and then starting another one. The only thing that fixed it last time.
But won't we miss the messages?
Yeah, we will have to kind of ask them to send it again if they can. Or if they come.
Let me see. Can I play them? Hold on.
You keep saying internal error.
It won't even let me click it. Yeah, you gonna have to restart it because it's been fucking up since the beginning.
Yeah, damn. God damn, it said, well, I wasn't even following you, Reese. What the fuck? What the fuck that happened?
White man holding you back, too.
Man, these motherfuckers would get off my back. I did my time. All right. It's not letting us play the messages. It keep on saying error for whatever reason. And I'm sorry about that. But it won't let us play the messages. And I don't think sending more messages will help. Because Ronisha just said one. And it won't play hers either. And it won't let Casey even join. So what we're going to do is I'm going to end this. And I'm going to make a new one. I'm going to end this one. And I'm going to restart the app. I'm going to close the app completely. And I'm going to restart it. And I'm going to make a new one with the same exact title. All right. So give me about 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Make sure to come back with your messages because these messages won't play. I hope y'all can hear me. Yeah, keep saying he's internal error on yours too, Sabina. And come right back. All right. We appreciate it. All right. Go ahead and end it, Reese.
All right.
What up? What up? Let me see. All right, we gotta put this name. Inappropriate. Baby, mama / daddy. Activities. What up? All right, we back. I hope everybody come back because we need to figure this out. Again, what's too far?
Yo,
Yeah.
I made it.
The white man was holding you back too?
White man, The caucasity of it all.
Facts, big facts. You know what I mean? They don't like. Hold on, Rhodesia, what are you doing in here? Oh, that was a white woman that was holding us back right there. Isha, can we help you? Then you gonna meet. They ain't gonna come to the party and then mute yourself.
I'm coming. Give me 2 seconds.
All right. I don't know what's going on. Okay, cool. Tara, what's going on, Paris? All right. Cause I ain't got the description no more. I'm about to do it. God. But at least it's working now. We gotta hope the messages is working. I hope the messages is working. We'll get these shirts back. You just lost all of those comments.
I know they was gonna be good.
Man, they sound like some of the women was talking shit. Look, they better not been in the messages trying to take up for it either. Because Sabina was damn near sound like she was trying to take up for it. Like, oh no, ain't nothing wrong. Like, what?
Yeah, and look what she just said. They shared a life together. That's exactly, gentlemen. Don't mess with baby mamas. You can never come between that bond.
I have a thought about this.
Did you? Were you able to hear?
Yeah,
the
I heard everything. I was cracking up when we started going in there like, don't put your hands on her. But I would have went with my first mind. But
all right, so
yeah.
so what is your thought on it as a woman?
Okay, so I had some clarifying questions I needed. So you said they've been married for 15 years, and Mike, pseudo name, just found out that his wife of 15 years has been chopping it up with her baby dad that she shares adult children with. And I heard Reed say something along the lines of like, no, you have to go through me. So my clarifying question is, how do married people navigate and merge their old life versus their new life, right? Is that, because what it sounds like is like restrictions of like, she can't talk to her child's father, and they're 50, right? These people aren't 37. These people aren't 25. They're in their 50s. So like, are you saying that you can't have like a non-sexual relationship with somebody that you have grown up with and raising your children with?
The platonic shit is out the window once they fucked without a condom. He shot up the club and got her pregnant. That platonic shit is out the window. Stop it.
That's the shot up the club.
He shot up the fucking club. I married my goofy ass, married your goofy ass. No, all that platonic shit went out the window. Soon as she let that baby come to term.
It's not the shot up the club thing. So women are supposed to cut all relationships off once they get married?
Is that not necessarily? I don't know. You want this to be?
Reese is gone.
Oh shit! What the hell? Reese?
Oh jeez.
Sabina? This shit acting up again.
Maybe Baby Lopez hopped in.
Hello.
What's up, girl? Do you watch Doctor Who?
Doctor Who. I watch.
The white man follow you everywhere, Reese. What's going on?
Man, white man holding me back, man. Goddamn,
that nigga do not like your phone service provider.
Look,
hey,
all
I don't know
because he
what
was
the
talking
fuck
about
just
AOC
happened.
earlier. He thought that shit wouldn't come back to bite him.
That nigga found you on stereo and kicked you off the group. Oh, nigga, you trying to find a workaround, nigga.
Oh shit.
Hey,
Find a workaround, nigga. Nah.
Hey, I see you niggas wasting no time. Replace me with Baby Lopez quick, cause she got a fucking accent.
All day long.
Replace
All
me
day
quick.
long.
God damn.
Real quick.
Nah.
That's right. I'm joking.
I said, my damn,
right.
my damn corpse, my damn corpse ain't even cold yet. You ought to replace me quick.
Yeah.
How
Damn.
black folks ride.
They said
No.
the show must go on, man. That's what this is.
Quick, that quick though, nigga. It was 30
But
seconds.
you know what? I tell you what you lot are forgetting in this whole thing, yeah, is the children. Now, for the children, yeah, it's important that both parents get along. Yeah.
The kids are adults, though.
My kids, okay, one is gonna be 16 in October. The oldest is gonna be she's just turned 17. I've asked, they wouldn't even want me and my baby father to get back together. They're happy us not being together, as am I. But the thing is, it's like for the happiness of the children, you can't be arguing with the other parent. You have to be amicable, and if being amicable means to laugh about the weather, then fine. As I was saying in previous comments I was trying to make, is if it's inappropriate, then that's a different story. If you're in a relationship and you're talking inappropriately with anyone of the opposite sex, whether it's the father of your children or the mother of your children or anyone else, then it's a different story.
Here's where that don't work, Baby Lopez. All right, in multiple scenarios. I'm just gonna give you maybe one or so. All right. In normal life situations, you work, I work. We might not have contact that much often. All right, as far as like conversations, shit like that. So it's weird that you could be at home spending 3 hours in a laughing, joking conversation with a nigga that's not me, and me and you don't even have a conversation for fucking
that's
2-3 hours.
Yeah, that's weird. I can't talk to the father of my children for more than 5 minutes.
And then you on the phone, it's beyond amicable because you admit in your conversation that you didn't even talk about y'all kid that y'all have together not one time.
Right.
So you mean to tell me out the blue, in the middle of the day, you just so thought about your ex, your baby daddy, to think and call him like, hey, what you doing? Oh, you chilling? I'm just watching the movie. And then y'all just picked up a conversation?
That's where I'm saying it's inappropriate. That's where I'm saying that's when the inappropriateness of it.
Inappropriate. It's inappropriate. I can agree that it's inappropriate. Exactly. But then also, here's the thing. You found out this information. And this is what I would ask Mike. If you had no idea of information, has she changed in how she's treated you? Like, you know what I mean? Because it's kind of like, you know, I've heard rumors that people said, oh, when Reese knows somebody who's like, oh, the wife started being a vegan, start going to the, you know, working out all the time, you know what I mean? Like, is there such a switch up in her personality that you're just like, oh, something's different? Or was she just business as usual? Was everything the same and he just found out this one thing that's really not impacting him? It's just like the territorial part of guys.
Oh, he's thinking where it came from. Is that what it is?
Hold on, Baby Lopez, before you answer that. A note to all those in committed relationships everywhere. If your partner drastically changes routine, they're fucking cheating on you. Come on, man. Losing a couple pounds, everybody can stand to lose some weight.
I've got multiple personality syndrome. I can switch any moment at any time.
I do too. I still don't do no fuck shit though. I ain't trying to hear that shit, Baby Lopez. Come on, man. If your wife tell you she want to become a vegan, nah, bitch, that's too extreme. Get your ass down. Get your ass down there on the couch.
No. You know what? It could be. Let me tell you something. It could be as simple as this, yeah. She saw a video of animals being tortured and she said, you know what? I'm not eating animals no more. It could be as simple as that.
Now we know what happened
Baby
with animals.
Lopez.
We've known that since we was kids. They took us to the
Right.
farm one day
Baby Lopez, we are black.
for a field trip.
We are not motherfucking, no, stop it. No. She seen a video, a FaceTime video of that nigga with that Mandingo pounded with the dick down to his motherfucking knee.
No, I've
And that's why she
seen
wanna
chickens being tortured. I've seen chickens being tortured.
Chickens being tortured too, and I went out and ordered a motherfucking 12-piece with blue cheese. I ain't trying to hear that shit, Baby Lopez.
Wow. Not the
I ain't no
Listen.
shame in it. Hot wings.
Women have their own minds. We don't make decisions just because of something another man says. Just because another man says something, we're not gonna just change our whole approach to life. Sometimes
women
it's
are
for
relationship
ourselves.
driven. Women are relationship driven. So if she has 3 hours to talk to her child's father, even though she's in the wrong, it's an inappropriate thing. Here's my question. Is her husband interested in filling that emotional gap? Because the other part is, you know, when people cheat, right? Like, okay, somebody cheats emotionally or physically, it's like, yeah, this person is wrong, you're dead ass wrong, yada, yada, yada. But the other part is, are you really going to address the issues in your situation? Because, hey, Mike, if you're emotionally unavailable, Mr. Postman, then you got to kind of wonder, like, am I doing everything for my wife to be fulfilled? Or why is she talking to a dude that she made a baby with?
Women should be devoted to their man. Women should be devoted. If you chose that man, you should be loyal and devoted to that man regardless.
I agree. I'm just saying,
it's a
when
commitment
you
you've made.
If he chooses to stay and you get past that, so what do you, okay, you're mad, you're this, you're that, but at the end of the day, that was a signal that something wasn't going right. So are you going to fill that gap?
The thing is, as women,
we don't know what the gap is.
Why are we waiting to do something stupid, like to give out a signal? At the end of the day, communication is key.
Because obviously the communication wasn't, like, you can't talk about who shot John after John. Oh, no, pun intended. But you can't talk about who shot John after John's laying on the fucking ground bleeding out. Like,
okay.
At that point, it doesn't matter. Like,
that's just funny.
And wait, the question was, am I going to fill in the emotional gap? My foot don't fill in that emotional gap in your ass. How dare you? How fucking dare you? I married you and took in 2 of your little bastards? And, man,
So
no.
So you don't want a happy marriage then. You don't want a happy marriage.
No, I want a loyal fucking wife. How about that? Can we get that?
Right. But is she being disloyal?
So we're past the point she was disloyal, she was wrong. So my question is, you know, a true relationship is not about like X, Y, and Z. It's the willingness to make repair. So if Mike chose to stay, he didn't choke her out. She didn't, he didn't dayline the fuck out of her. He chose to stay. So what's the next move? Because the next move
Mike said, now I don't know the actual next move. Listen, in the situation, this was my first time hearing about it. I guess it happened yesterday. It's fresh. I'm not really trying to dig into a very emotional aspect. You know what I mean? Or something that could have been like that. So I didn't have his lunch break.
He was not interested. Let me eat this sub in peace.
I was there for him to vent and get the shit off his chest because he seemed upset about it. I wasn't there to dig down. Oh man, be Dr. Phil. What's the root of the problem? So I was just listening to what he was saying. He felt some type of way. You know what I mean? So I was just letting him get his shit off. So I can't tell you what his actual next move was. I can tell you what he told me after he said that, which I said earlier. He said he was getting ready to get the fuck up out of there. He was leaving, and she stopped.
Understandably,
right? She said, you know what I mean, that no, she wanted to, of course, be with him or whatever the case is. But again, they are married, so it's not an easy like, oh, let's just break up type of situation. So. But he said from now on, you know what I mean, she has to go through him to talk to her baby daddy. He ain't, if anything else happens.
My question is, why are they talking if these kids are grown? What is there to talk about?
Does one of the children have a disability?
Sorry, can I just ask, how grown are these kids?
20s.
All right. Well, the thing. All right, my oldest is 17.
The youngest kid is 20.
Right. Well, my oldest is 17, and I will continue to communicate with the father of my children until the day I die to make sure that, we are both on the same page when it comes to the children.
But baby Lopez, this isn't that like, oh, hey, are you gonna pick them up from, the airport, or, hey, their friend is having, whatever. This isn't that kind of communication. This is like, not what kind of panties do you have on, but just who knows what they were talking about, right? They were talking about something.
3-hour conversation. Like I said, I can only have a 5-minute conversation with the father of my children. It's like, is this what is happening? Are you going to do this? Are you going to do that? Is that how we're doing it? Okay, cool then.
But I've heard people who got divorced though, and became best friends and became really good friends. And like the one person went and got me remarried, the other person went and got remarried, and they just are really good friends. Like we vacation together. Like your ex-husband and your new spouses are going on vacation together. We're traveling together, stuff like that. So that's why I was asking, like, how do you maintain friendships with the opposite sex connections that you made prior to your marriage?
Yeah,
there are certain ones that I don't think that should even be fed into in the first place. I don't know why we as a people even continue to feed into dumb shit. It's we leave the door open for stupid shit to happen. And
that's right. And
we might have thought it happened.
It's about,
if you move on, then you move on. Or you didn't
you hit the nail on the head there. It's about leaving the door open.
But I have a male bestie and he's married. I would have been devastated if his wife was like a straight beezy and was like, you guys can't be friends anymore. Like that would have been like some critical, maximum devastating situation. Like I know my role, I know my place, I don't overstep my boundary because he's married, And even before, when he was dating or just randomly knocking bitches down, like I know the position I play. Like I'm just, we're in a whole different vein. So I feel like, I don't know. I feel like men can navigate that a little bit differently than women. And both of them have
I'm a little bit funny like that. When I get into a relationship with a guy, I want him to feel comfortable. So I will not speak to guys, and I will explain to him like guys that I've known, but I wouldn't keep contact like I was before.
Honestly, I feel like women they're always doing that shit though. That women are very weak-minded, and not like all women, but they
guys
just
do
cut
that
people
too.
off for a dude.
Yeah, I agree.
Hold on one second, ladies. One second. Hey, I'm sorry about that, Isha and Kia. I didn't see y'all messages. Let us get to those, and then Casey and Ben are gonna be right back. Let's get these 3 messages out, ladies and gentlemen.
No, what I said was, if you're married, you don't need to be talking to your ex or anything. Drop them little bastards off, drop his seed off to his house. Don't even drop him off. Have your mama or somebody to drop them kids off to his house, and you and your husband chill. Fuck that.
Hold on, here you go, Kia.
No, I'm typically not an insecure person, but if our kids grown, what the fuck y'all kikiing about for hours at a time? And I live in a world where you do to me as I would do to you. So I don't want you kikiing with your baby mama for hours on end. So I wouldn't do that. But that's just me.
And then we got
My thing is, with that relationship thing, you got to trust your partner and whatnot. But if it's something like this, then you guys just need to cut it quits. Both of you go your own separate ways and whatnot. I'm like, if I find out that my husband was talking to one of his ex-girlfriends and they kicking in woo-da-de-da on the fucking phone and whatnot while I'm at work or whatever the fucking case is, Oh no, there's a problem because I can't sit up there and continue to renege if I went on ahead and say, okay, I forgive you. I can't do that because my mind is always gonna go back. He cheated on me. He's talking to his ex-girlfriend. Who's he talking to now? No, we got to cut the quits.
Isha always trying to meet somebody.
She's always talking sense. I'm not gonna lie.
Listen, marriage is forever. All right, once you say I do, you gotta stay. Ain't no leaving. You signed up for it.
Yeah.
The terms and conditions says for better or for worse.
But this is the thing. Like the 3-hour conversation, that's inappropriate. That's unnecessary time to be talking to someone outside of your relationship of the opposite sex.
Hey,
But
ain't said it's not. So that's where the title comes in. Inappropriate behavior.
Right.
Between
I agree.
What's the limit?
I agree. But
what's the limit? If it's just a kid thing, then to me, y'all should only be talking on the phone based on kid things. I feel okay. Majority of the time, if I have, it's because somebody violated somewhere. Violated her,
right.
She violated me in a certain way, and she left, and I left. There was a violation. There was something disloyal happened. You know what I mean? Something unreasonable happened. Something crossed the line to the other person. Something happened. So if I push that person back, I don't see myself just for the sake of a kid. Now all of a sudden we cool? Because to me, you still the person that crossed the line. You still somebody who's disloyal or disrespectful or untrustworthy. Why would I be kicking it on the phone with you? If we ain't talking about my son, I don't got nothing to say. We're not a boyfriend, girlfriend. We not friends.
Okay, but you forgetting the age, man. These old heads be on some different stuff. You know what I'm saying? These older cats, they weren't born in like the Netflix and chill era. They were like watching black and white or figuring out that the radio just started playing. You know what I'm saying? Like these mothers are watching Gunsmoke. No, I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? Like they're not like their vibe is on a different level. You know what I'm saying? Like they not saying
then
that
the
you
same
don't see
motherfuckers
some,
that got
like,
5 kids in 6 different towns.
Oh God!
Yeah, they had those
and they
kids
current
in like
wife don't know about it.
1963. They had those kids in 1963. So when you talk about like a mature, let me say the word again the right way, a mature woman and male relationship interaction dynamics, 3 hours on the phone is not like. You know how much my grandma talks to her sisters, and I think one of them is mentally challenged. Like they just go in. You know what I'm saying? You catch some of these old ladies after church, it's a wrap. So you have no idea the dynamic.
Can I ask a quick question? Is this a daily thing, or is this happened as like a one occurrence?
No, according to him, when he talked to her, it happens multiple times during the week.
Okay.
But like I feel like that's like, even, you know, she just dry snitched on herself, and I don't even know that like anybody with sense will like admit that to their husband who's flying off the handle. Because Mike might be kind of like, you know, I'm gonna call Cap here because I don't know anybody, and she knows her husband. Like I don't know this gentleman.
She honestly might have thought it wasn't a problem. And again, I'm not saying that she's doing anything. I'm not saying that she's cheating or, you know what I mean? That's not, even when he told me, that's not where my head went. Like, oh shit, she probably fucking off. I didn't think that. I just thought like, damn, that's a fucked up situation.
Nobody ever answered. So fine. She was wrong, dead ass, I agree. But so now that she's wrong and Mike chose to stay, he's salty about it. Give him his time to decompress. Now, Mike, are you willing to fill in that emotional gap with your wife because that's what she's lacking? It can't just be on her. Like she's wrong. She's dead wrong. You don't seek comfort outside of your marriage once you take vows. I 100% agree. But where's the incompleteness? You know what I mean? Because you shouldn't want to entertain some dude for 3 hours. That's not your man. But if you deliver mail all day, you might have time to put in a Bluetooth and chat with your wife. So like there's larger issues. So if Mike is Mike willing to do that? Because if he's not, it could have not been her baby dad. It could have been her lesbian friend that's deaf, mute, and blind. Like, it's gonna be somebody's gonna fill that emotional gap.
Talk to.
Right.
Right. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, so I'm not saying she's right, but I'm saying, like, at what point, like, Mike is responsible for this too. Just like a woman always has to be on her toes, and she always has to be striving and never she gets comfortable.
So if me and my wife beef and she don't want to put out, can I go have sex with somebody else and then say, well, you partly responsible?
That is not the same thing.
If you and your wife,
it's a question
that I'm
that's cheating. That's full on cheating. That's not the same.
No,
thing.
I'm gonna say
false.
Yeah, cheating can be seen in different ways, but that is just like
so you sitting on the phone with a kid that you had sex with, and you ain't talking about a kid that ain't cheating.
So look,
I didn't know about it.
Let me answer your question, Styles. Is he wrong for going out and having sex? Like, if she does not have a physical ailment, like her vagina is falling out? Some people don't know. When women get to a certain age, your uterus literally can fall out your vajayjay. Look it up. It happens. So if there's nothing,
if you care a lot with someone, you're not gonna go and look elsewhere.
Yes. No, if there's no medical stuff, this is all over straight beef in the streets. This is like, you know what? My sister came into town for Thanksgiving, and you know that she does not eat pork, and you put bacon bits all up in the dressing. Like, if this is where we went with it, and you just elevated this to like a year, and you're like, you know, I'm about to go out and have sex with somebody else. You're not in the right, but here we go. We're talking about this gap. So how unreasonable are you going to be? You can't get mad at your husband for exercising his options when you're being unreasonable, knowing who he is. Now, I'm not saying like, oh, we have an argument. Well, you know, give me head because it's a Thursday. But like, if you're going to elongate that for an unreasonable amount of time, because it's your duty as a wife.
Unreasonable.
That's what I'm saying. It's your duty as a wife to have sex with your husband, period. Like, that's what you signed up for. Like, so if she's not doing that for an elongated period of time and there's no rhyme or reason for it other than just, I'm mad, then you can't get that.
But at the same time, do you think these things should be communicated? Do you know what I mean?
Well, like, yeah, but we're not talking about like
the thing is, fair enough. What you're saying, I agree with. But if you're being true and honest with each other, which is the most important thing in a relationship, then you can, you know, work ways around whatever. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. But most people don't like to communicate. Most people don't like communicating. The majority of people don't like to communicate. The majority of married people struggle with communication because nobody likes conflict. No, I mean,
that's why we argue.
Right.
Right.
But the majority of people, they get uncomfortable with conflict. The majority of married people detest conflict because once you marry somebody, here's the messed up part. Okay, pretend like it's like luggage, right? Once you marry somebody, you are fully agreeing to have the same argument for the rest of your life.
Yeah, but once you hurt somebody, you can't take that back.
True, but what I'm saying is, if you marry somebody, you're just agreeing to have the same exact argument for forever. Whether it's like, okay, you don't put dishes in the sink, it's like because you're thoughtless. So then, even if you start putting dishes in the sink, you're going to be thoughtless in another place.
I feel you.
So it doesn't really go away. So if Mike is like, oh yeah, you shouldn't have been talking to that dude, that's bogus, I'm your husband, blah blah, is he gonna talk to her for 3 hours sporadically?
Fit in that space.
Because if he's not, what are you mad for? You just mad because this is your ball, you about to take your ball and go home. Like, but then, you know what I'm saying?
Then in that instance, don't you think it's on her to speak up and say, this is what I need. I need you to fill in that void because right now I don't feel fulfilled in that department. Do you know what I mean?
No, it's on him. It's on him. It's on him.
Well, look, in the situation,
mind readers.
This is something fact. I'm gonna put out two things, right? One in context, and then another one is my opinion. In context, she said when I don't know if he asked why or what's going on. She said, and I think I said that previously in context, and the other one that probably ended, that he's her friend, like they're friends, right? And that can explain a conversation. Oh, no, we friends, but it don't explain why, if he friends, why if I've been married to you 15 years, I'm just not hearing that y'all friends. We didn't have barbecues, we had cookouts, family get-togethers. I've never seen this nigga over here. I've seen your friends. They come to our house, they chill, they play video games, they watch movies. I've never seen this nigga over here if he's a friend. So it's suspicious if you using that as your scapegoat. Not to say that they're not friends.
What do you mean? What do you mean they never saw each other? Aren't they married? Don't they have kids? So Mike has just never seen.
I'm saying friends do friend activities, especially if they're in the same city, right? If me and you are together, I'm pretty sure if we have a cookout, we have a family gathering, or we have an event, your friends are going to be there, or majority, or my friends are going to be there.
I don't know
and then
about
the ones
that.
that's not there, maybe they couldn't make it for whatever reason. I'm pretty sure. This is what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure that over 15 years, I would have met your friends, like in a way where they was kicking it. They introduced themselves to me. Your friends don't know your husband? Your friends ain't never sat down, kicked it with your husband?
Mike know who she got a baby with. Mike know who her kid's father is.
But this is what I'm saying.
No,
but this is what I'm saying. In all these 15 years of friend inviting events, I've never seen you and this nigga interact as friends. You can't play a friend card with a nigga I've never seen you interact with as a friend.
How do you interact with your guy friend?
I've never seen y'all go to hug. No, this is what I'm saying.
But how do you interact with your guy friend? How do you interact with your guy friend?
How do we interact with my guy friend?
If I can't have a full conversation with my guy friends in front of my man, then that's already inappropriate.
No, what I'm saying, me and Casey have a barbecue. We said we're gonna invite our friends. You're gonna see my male and female friends come to the barbecue because I'm not looking at them as male or female. I'm looking at them as friends. You said invite my friends.
Yeah.
I invited my friends.
But listen, so she probably invited the father of her children because they're cool. And even if she didn't, nigga, everybody has different type of friends. You know, like I have friends that are like really on some gangster stuff, like whatever. Okay, they're not coming to like some places because their asses have warrants. You know what I mean? Everybody has different like social like.
But we ain't talking about some places, KC. We talking about the extension of you. The extension of you. Your friends, for better or for worse, is an extension of you. You would want them to meet the other half of you. I come with the package.
She's met her husband before.
You come with the package. My friends should know who you is. Especially if I have female friends, I would want you to see how we interact and how we talk because I don't want you to be as my wife. I don't want you to be feeling some type of way. If they've been married
for 15 years, he's had a conversation with his wife about their taxes, who's about to claim these damn kids. If they've been married for 15 years, they've had a conversation about who's going to drive such and such to basketball practice. They've interacted. What happened was Mike did not know. Mike was slipping on his pippin. Let's be clear.
No.
Mike,
it's a difference between interacting and actual friendship.
Who's Mike?
About friendship.
Mike is the dude.
You see friendship. I know baby daddy, baby mama activities. That ain't friendship. I know the difference between when I see them. If that was the case, I would have knew that you've been talking on the phone with this nigga for 3 hours a day every week. Why you never do it when I'm home? You only do
3
it when I'm not
hours
here.
a day, every day of the week.
2 to
What do
3
you
hours
do?
a day,
Catch her,
every
go
day.
through her
But
phone
you don't
logs?
do
Like,
that.
how did
But this is what
how
I'm
did
saying.
he find
It's
this out?
suspicious because when I'm at home, because when he came home, she was laughing at Kiki on the phone. And then I guess it was something that was said, not to say that it was off-putting. He's like, oh, this is
All right,
so-and-so.
Casey, do you think that's inappropriate if it's every day, 2 to 3 hours a day of the week that she's talking to her baby father like that, and she's in a marriage or relationship even?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, we got some type of consensus. Hey, because I was just about to come in. Hey, I'm back. I got a question.
Karate kicked the door down.
Oh, you're too late. You're too late now. You're too late.
No,
he said he got a
I'm
question.
too late. No, I'm not.
You got the late card.
I'm Doctor Who in this bitch. I'm back.
Oh wow.
I'm rejuvenated. I got a question. I don't understand how the fuck is this Mike fault? Hold on. Let's go.
We only do Doctor Strange, and I don't think you're strange.
Your girl KC said that. Your girl KC.
Yeah, but hold on. Okay, I get it. All right. Let's go to the tail of the tape for Mike. Mike is a postal worker. He busts his ass. Postal mail carriers work 10 to 12 hours every
Bless their cotton
day.
socks. We love them. They're doing a very good job.
Mandatory at that.
Now.
Oh, it's mandatory?
Yeah.
That house she live in, he bought. That ring she wearing, he bought. Them kids that was taking care of these past 15 years, he did that shit. So let me get this straight. You want Mike to go out in the world and a blue collar job that's hard as fuck that motherfuckers get injured from every fucking day. I know him. I know the post office here. He kicking the world's ass, making $70,000-$80,000. He make more than the average black and white man put together. And he took care of your bum ass. You couldn't do something that simple as not talk to this bum ass nigga for 2 to 3 hours? Bitch, you disloyal. How the fuck is this Mike's fault? Hell no. Buffoonery. High class buffoonery. No, it's this bitch fault because she couldn't keep her motherfucking coochie dry talking to her baby daddy.
Yeah, I did.
I agree. I agree.
Let's play the messages. Let's play the messages before we get any further. There's 2 little orange dots.
Hold on.
Should know. Catch him at the church and what happened.
Hold on.
You interact with people in the spaces that they exist in your life, and in a lot of situations, we allow people into spaces to kind of push past what a friend would be to us, and we justify it by using that to be how we identify them.
He's a spiritual guy.
Reese, baby, calm down. I know it's emotional, but good gracious, why is you shouting at people? Lord.
You know how I am, Nisha. You already know how I am. I've been on one all week. It's been a fucked up week. Then LA came with this fucked up topic.
I'm about to get on your vibe.
So
listen, man, I'm just talking about the stuff that happened, man. You know what I mean? Majority of our shows, if somebody going through something, you know what I mean? They want answers. They want to see if they was wrong in what they did. And you know what I mean? Sometimes they want to bring it to the table and see.
Well, can I rebuttal how Mike has a part in this? I did not say it's all Mike's fault, but can we just,
go ahead.
can we, is it okay if we unnail Mike from the cross here, since he's clearly carrying all the sins of the father and mother and children?
Of the bum ass baby daddy, the disloyal ass baby mama, and the bastard children. Yes, he's carrying all them sins.
So as Mike is busy as Mike is busy at the post office turning water into wine, turning water into wine and walking on water.
$80,000+ a year, is he kicking ass? High value man.
Look, I might be in the wrong profession. I had no idea. You know what I mean? I got a Fitbit, so who knows? Might be a career change. Anyways, so here's what I'm going to say. I agree that it's inappropriate, and I agree that it's sketchy and bogus. I'm not saying that. What I was saying is Mike still has an obligation and accountability to his wife. They both are duty bound to each other. They both are, they both have accountability of maintaining the relationship. She should be on her toes. She should be grateful. She should be like, giving him full on fellatio for like providing, absolutely. But he also has to maintain as a man. And if you're so caught up in your work and you're not able, then you're not focused on your vision. You're not building shit. If you're just only focused on your work, if you come home, listen. If you come home every day from 12, 16 hours from work and there's empty space, there's no nothing. And like she's not feeling it and you're not feeling it. You guys are essentially roommates. What do you know what I mean? Because this is all like a lack. It's a lack of accountability on her part for sure. She has 90% of the burden. But Mike has 10% play too. I'm not gonna let him get a pass off of that. Okay, you work your ass off. So what? She didn't want to marry a broke nigga. That's why she didn't marry a baby dad.
Okay. All right. Stop the show. Stop the motherfucking show.
I got something to add to that too.
Wow.
On how it's not Mike's fault of her at
all. Shocker.
At all. It shouldn't be because it's a simple explanation.
No,
right?
but what she's saying is he being as attentive with his time as he could be? Is that time that he could be making for her that she's not getting?
Yeah,
that's what it sounds like.
Okay, so now with that, I got a second part to it. You know what I mean? Just because you said that, Sabina, so I got one part for each of y'all now. All right, for you, Sabina, yes, I would have plenty of time to do that if you carry some of the weight load that you're not carrying.
But she must be at home cooking food and
for what?
Doing
The grown ass kids? The grown ass kids that don't live there? Who you been a stay-at-home mom for?
I think she's at home cooking food, then you come home. What do? Eat the food and go to sleep?
No, you at home. You at home cooking food and kikiing on the motherfucking phone with a whole ass nigga. That's what you doing. You don't have to be a stay-at-home mom anymore. Our kids are grown. If there's space and you feel like, I could do something better with my time, I can. You could do something better with your time too. You stay at home 24 hours a day.
So wait, what you're saying is that he gets home from work and then she is on the phone for 3.5 hours, 3 hours further talking on the phone while he's at home.
No. Well, I don't know. I'm pretty sure she's been on the phone in regular conversation with friends and shit. What I'm saying is he just found out about this. So I'm gonna don't happen when Mike is at home. It just so happened he came home early at a point in time and overheard this conversation because he didn't know this was going on. By what he told to me, he didn't know this shit was going on. That's today.
So he done trapped in the closet with her ass
shit and leaving because he didn't. This was an absolute no. This is one of his things when he sounded very passionate talking to me. Like this would have been an absolute no. Like no. So I'm assuming if it's a no-go now, it'd have been a no-go when he first heard about it. So you know what I mean? Like if cheating is a no-go, you're not gonna let your cheat for X amount of months or years and then decide, no, now we gotta stop. No, it had to stop back then. So I'm assuming he didn't know that she had crossed the line before. This is his first time hearing about it. With that said, it's easy to say, hey, Mike, yeah, man, when you come home, you could have did something, this, that, and the other. Nigga, I'm dead be tired trying to pay for our kids schooling, pay for this motherfucking house, pay for these cars, pay for this.
But you just said that the kids are grown.
No, that don't mean they're not in school. I just said they're grown. Yes, the youngest one is 20-something. That 20-something-year-old could be in college. Both 20-something-year-olds could be in college. Who's paying for that? I would have to be paying for that because if I'm the only motherfucker working,
is he paying for that? So is he paying for that?
She don't work, so I'm assuming he's paying for everything.
No, don't just assume. Assumptions.
I don't know if she works. It's not my business to know what she does personally. She's not my friend. She's not my social.
Hold on, LA.
I'm on assumption because she doesn't work. She doesn't have a handicap or disability, so I'm assuming she don't draw a check. So unless she has some type of trust fund, I'm assuming she's not putting in financially. Not to say that she's not.
Reese wants to say that
she's not. Right, but I'm
Hold on.
assuming, but if she don't have an
Trust
income, she's not a trust fund kid, she's not on no type of disability to get SSI. No knocking, I'm just saying those not the incomes that I know her to have. So no, I'm assuming that you can't pay $100,000 for somebody's college. I'm assuming that the man who's working.
What
all
happened
these
to your
hours,
picture? Why have you got some blonde hair and why are you looking all like?
Who has blonde hair?
Sorry.
I own a tan hat.
Oh, it's a hat. Okay.
Wow.
Don't be disrespecting my American skull cap. You know what I mean? I don't know how y'all dress over there in the UK, walking around with chaps on, the butt cheeks hanging out and everything.
Well, they still got caps. They still got capes and shit in the UK.
You know what I mean? Yeah, sweaters and shit like that. Anywho, that's what I'm assuming. Again, I'm not. You don't put in on anything. I'm just assuming that the person with the 9 to 5 that I know of is paying for the majority of whatever their lifestyle is. I ain't say he paying for everything, but with that time that our money don't come free. We have to work hours and hours and hours and hours. I done been with Mike working 12, 13, 14 hours in a day. You dead beat tired. You work from 7 a.m. You could be getting off at 9 o'clock at night. Do I have 3 hours just to chat you? And I got to work tomorrow. Come home, see what's going on. I eat, take a shower. It's damn near
and most women appreciate that shit. They will have dinner ready on the table.
But if you appreciate it, then you wouldn't be kikiing with niggas on the phone, for one.
Right. Now I agree.
Two,
I agree.
Right? Before
I agree.
On Mike or any person in this situation say, oh no, he's 10% responsible. Right? Before it got to you doing that to say, oh Mike, you part responsible for this. You could have left my ass.
The thing is, what Casey is trying to say is that she is not getting that attentiveness from him.
So leave is what I'm saying. So leave.
No.
If you ever get to the point where you feel like you gotta go outside of your marriage,
maybe it takes come home and do a little something. Although you've been working, eat your food. I've got dinner ready. It's on the table.
Okay, Sabina, this is what you go do. Let me see you go walk 15 to 20 miles every day and see how you feel after doing that for years.
I fucking done that.
I said now.
Wait, how many times?
Listen.
How much
I said now. Mike is 50 years old, working 12 hours a day, walking 15 to 20 miles a day.
And he wants to
every fucking day, sometimes 6 days a week. You gonna do that at the age of 50 with already having injuries and tell me how you feel at the end of the day. Now, only thing I'm saying is, if anybody in a relationship get to the point where you feel like you have to go out of your relationship for anything, you need to leave. Because if you choose to do something, that's 100% on you. It's not no 10% or 15% on me. If I choose to go cheat because my girl's not putting out, I could leave before I did that. I can't turn around and say, hey, because you're not putting out, that's why I cheated. No, I could have left.
No, but she's not. She didn't cheat on him though. But the thing is, she didn't cheat on him.
First of all, that is cheating. You can emotionally cheat with somebody. You can emotionally cheat with somebody.
Yeah. But this is what I'm saying. It's touching on what Casey was saying. It's the emotional communication and fulfilling something that she feels like she is missing. And sometimes
you think I'm not missing shit. You think I'm not missing things. You think I want to be outside working 12 hours a day. You think I want to do that. You think I want to be tired. You think I want to be... This niggas out here... We just had a carrier pass out the other day. And because it was too fucking hot outside. Passed out. Completely passed out. You think I want to be out there in 100-degree weather? You think I want to be out there in 100-degree weather? And he just got bit 2 days ago by a fucking pit bull. You think he wanted that? You think we want to be out there in the winter when it's below zero weather, working 12 hours a day and it's freezing? People got frostbite. People got frostbite. Had to have limbs or toes, ligaments removed from having frost. You think he want to do that? So no, motherfucker, I don't care that at home. Oh, I feel like we not talking this much because I'm tired as a bitch. I'm freezing fucking cold. I got frostbite. I got bit by a dog. I'm overheated.
We got some work-related issues. We got some work-related issues of like, this is what you signed up for. Both of them. Yes, you're 100% right styles, but also let's just be 100% collateral. This is not like amateur hour. Okay, you wanted to be a postman. This is what you want to be. If I want to be a candlestick maker, I'm probably gonna get wax everywhere and have colorful stuff on my fingers. You don't get any like special gold star or cookie for having a job. This is the same BS with like, police risk their lives every day.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm putting the wear and tear and mental, physical weight on an individual that you asking at the end of a long day after years and years. Can you do this extra? Because if not, then I'm gonna go talk to somebody else. In my head, if you'd told me that to begin with, right, I'd have put you out the door a long time ago.
But no, let's
because you can't reap the benefits. You try to you walk in the fine line.
You're choosing to take that job and do that regardless.
No.
When you're doing
wait
that,
a second. Even more than that.
False.
I
took the job because one of us has to work. One of us has
to pay bills. If you lost the woman,
Sabine,
are you gonna quit your job? If you lost the woman,
listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying.
You
keep
lose
cutting me off. You ain't listening to what I'm saying, Sabina. Listen to what I'm saying first.
Okay, answer this question.
All right, go ahead. Ask your question and then I'm gonna go. Since you keep cutting me off.
Answer this question. If you lose the woman, are you going to quit your job?
No.
Right.
What?
You done?
What was that about?
If I lost a woman, I would work more hours than ever.
No, but this is my point. Like what you're saying is like you're just working all of these hours just to provide and do all of this for the woman. But the thing is, if you
I didn't say for the woman, for everybody.
You're still going to be working. You're still going to be earning that money. You're still going to be working, earning that money to do what you have to do, right?
No, you missing the point. That's why I'm saying, let me finish. If I'm doing all this, putting all this weight, strain, getting all these injuries, hurt to help our entire family well-being is based on me working. Not saying about negating anybody's emotional aspects. What I'm saying is, by the time you felt like, because you've been felt like this, right? You don't let this shit build up for 5 years or 2 or 3 years and then say, oh, I'm gonna go talk to somebody else. By the time that happened, you could have walked the fuck out the door. Because what you're doing is you emotionally cheating, whether you want to call it that or not. That's what the fuck you doing while you sit at home and I go work my ass off and you spend my money all fucking day. If you're gonna do that and go talk to another nigga, go spend his money then. Because those shoes that you bought today was based on my work. The phone that you have was based on my work. All the shit that you're doing is based on my work while you turn around and buy that shit and then go talk to another nigga. What you could do is get the fuck out of here, leave my money and go talk to that other nigga. But you don't want to do that. So you playing the game. That's what I'm saying.
I agree.
It's not that I work just to pay the bills. I pay for your whole lifestyle. At least I can get is loyalty. It's not like I'm out here fucking off. It's not like I'm out here at the bar or talking to girls or going to clubs. I don't have addictions. I'm not going to a fucking casino. If I'm not at home, it's because I'm at work to not only pay for our kids, to pay for our house, to pay for our whole lifestyle, but to also fund everything that you want to do. The businesses that you started was paid for by me. Yes, it is our money because I'm working for us, but it was paid for due to my hard work. Everything that you have is due to my hard work. So it's disrespectful as hell to find out that you up here behind my back spending the money that I'm working hard to earn just to turn around and say I work too much and you talking to another nigga. It don't make sense.
Okay, so this point, I just want to 2 points. First point, I for sure can tell you and Risa related. Okay, just want to clarify that. I mean, it's a more southern twangy rant, but rant nonetheless. Second of all, I'll take that point, but also I'm gonna say that like you are right, but this wasn't like a sudden thing, and because it wasn't a sudden thing, I can't pass by that Mike might have started, getting lazy.
I'm not saying anything is perfect. I'm not saying that Mike did everything perfect. I'm not saying that he did anything perfect. But this is where when you took the vows, it said that y'all was gonna be together for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer. To death do your part. Now, at some point in time, when you decided you had to go outside our marriage, your bum ass, man or woman, should have got up and left. You should have got up and left. That's what you do first. You don't go outside the marriage first. You get up and leave first.
Hey, LA. Like more tell of the tape, Mike. Oh, this is my problem with today's millennial women. Mike is not a 50-50 ass nigga. He pays all the bills. 50-50 means you pay half, I pay half.
He don't have a roommate relationship.
He's not the typical black man that, oh man, you want to pay this. No, he pays the bills. She doesn't have to pay significant bills. She pays her cell phone bill at most. So, with that being said, y'all keep saying, "Oh, this is what he signed up for." Okay, you signed up for a man that's a real man that you don't have to pay significant bills. So if that's the case, go get you a 50-50 ass nigga.
Do you know what?
Like I said, it's not something.
That's not something we signed up for.
Real
I don't
talk.
think that we're negating that she was dead wrong.
She's dead wrong.
She's dead wrong. She's out. Hello?
No. So just for context, it's not something that we signed up for.
Are you gonna address that whispering, bro? Are you gonna address that whispering situation? This might just have spirit of Mike, spirit of the nigga that Mike's wife is talking to, coming on the stereo live. Like, what's going on? Okay, everybody heard that, right? Because I'm sitting in the dark.
That was funny.
Oh, that might be at your house then. I don't know what's going on.
Wow.
I actually heard that as well. I heard it.
Oh, well, shit, Mike still probably came for both of y'all. Because both of y'all
I heard that shit too. Mike addressed this female fuckery on this line. What the fuck?
Can we listen to some of these messages in 6 now?
Oh yeah,
man?
got 10 in the queue.
Yeah. Look, I'm gonna play. I'm playing. Give me 1 second. But just a comment. We didn't sign up for that. Again, we've mandatory. Mandatory meaning if you deny doing the overtime or whatever the case is, you could be removed from your federal job.
What?
It's mandatory.
Me personally,
is that legal? Aren't you guys in the union?
Yeah, and it's in our contract that they can mandatory us.
Yeah.
So, but at the same time, it's not like you can find that type of job making the money that he makes just out the blue. Like, oh yeah, well, forget that, I'll leave there. Most likely when your pay go up, your lifestyle go up. So I need a job where I get that same pay or more. There's not a lot of people. Mike would probably have the experience to get those jobs making $80,000 to $100,000 a year. Because he ain't got the experience because he's always been at the post office for so long. You get what I'm saying? So again, it's not something we signed up for. And when we first signed our contracts, they don't tell us none of that. When you knew, they don't tell you none of that you could be forced for 12 hours a day. And it's time that we work 13, 14 hours a day. And quote unquote, we had to do it. We could file a grievance. It's like something against the contract for them breaking the contract, but still we would have to do it because if not, then that's insubordination. They're just throwing that out there. It's not something that we signed up for.
Military.
I've been in the military and I thought that it was going to be something that it wasn't. You know what I mean? I thought it was just going to be 8-hour days, 10-hour days. I didn't know that we worked 24 hours a day every fucking day or could. That I didn't read that in our fucking 40 contract or some shit that I had. And I was young and didn't know no better. They're just a side note. So with that, let's go to the messages.
Hold on, before you do that, I got a question for the ladies. What's the hardest job you ever worked in your adult life?
Oh, the hardest job.
Huh?
The hardest job.
I've worked. Okay, so I've done distribution for music companies where I've had to walk around for about 12 hours on my feet all day long in all areas of London. I've done training for karate instruction to train to be a karate instructor, which was 3 days. Yeah. Hard training, 2 hours a day, and
still don't know
then.
how to fight.
Yeah, that's why she played for Arna all day. She's trying to train her skills. She a black belt for Arna.
I've been working since I was 15 years old.
So the hardest job you had was a karate instructor.
No. I'll tell you what the hardest job was. The hardest job was working, studying, and bringing up my kids all at the same time.
So
Okay.
what
Casey Casey's so fly. Put 2 O's because it's long. The hardest job. Shit, I'm in it. Yeah, it would be a toss up between. Okay, the hardest. Like are you talking about physically hardest job?
Yeah, physically. Yeah.
Okay, the physically hardest job I've had, like manual labor intensive, would probably be working for Bobby and Steve's fucking automotive gas station, whatever stuff, because we would have to do a lot of like physical things and also
like you name 2 things.
2 things. Carrying fuel tanks for the diesel. Is it diesel? I don't know what it's called. It's like a green pump. It's not a normal colored pump like regular gas, but there's like special pumps.
Go ahead.
Okay, yeah. So there's special gas that trucks get, and basically like we would have to carry out like these like fuel tanks to when they would pull in. So carrying those out, carrying the empty ones, propane tank refills, stuff like that. We didn't have an ice machine, so we would have to go all the way to the basement. Just bullshit. And then, when the strippers would come at 4:00 in the morning after they got out of Augie's and stuff, they'd pay all their money in ones for gas, and guys would go in the bathroom and have sex with strippers. So there's jizz in the bathroom, and we'd have to like clean it. And, it was terrible.
How long did you stay there?
So
That sounds traumatic.
How long did you stay there, Casey?
I stayed there. I just was there to get a job or a car. So I was there the entire summer of my sophomore year of college.
And
then when I would come home for break. So it was about a year, basically. I was saving up for a car for the following year.
And Sabina, how long would you at your job?
Karate.
You were doing the music shit.
Which one? The music shit I was doing for a year. The karate shit I was doing for a year. But like I said, I've had so many jobs that were I worked at a football stadium. I worked in a restaurant where I was on my feet for 12 hours each shift.
Yeah, I've done a lot of unskilled labor jobs. Like, I've been working since I was 12 myself. So, I was doing a lot of stuff, taking kids to their buses and doing all type of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, it's just...
I get what y'all saying,
Right.
but
Nothing
as a man who has did... Oh, yeah, well, what I'm hearing as a man who's done strenuous manual labor jobs my entire life, I just got a break with this trucking shit in my 30s. Come on, man.
Yeah, okay, sorry I don't have a wiener, bro. Sorry I don't have a wiener, bro. Hit him with the Joe Biden.
Honestly, how could y'all honestly sit here and say some shit like that's what they signed up for?
Do you know what?
I'm sorry I don't have a wiener. Sorry I don't have a wiener, and I'm not a fucking man.
It's not about that. It's not. The thing is, as a female, a woman, if my man was working and he was doing hard days of work and he came home, as a woman, I would want to have his dinner ready. I would want to be loyal to him, and it would make me want to be more loyal to him just because of how devoted he is to be providing for the unit, whether it's including children or not, or if it's just with me or not. I mean, I'm the kind of person that I would be wearing lingerie for him when he come home. So it's just like
That's
wouldn't be.
that's what I'm fucking talking about. All this bullshit
I mean,
y'all
that's
said
what I'm
earlier,
saying. I would
you missed
massage
me with
my
that.
husband's feet if he was
Right.
walking 12 hours and I
You
didn't
shouldn't
have
be
to
on the
work.
phone to another
I
man.
would definitely be massaging his fucking feet while he eats his dinner.
I
Like,
want some of
let me
that. I
give
want
you
some of
a
that. But
leg massage. Let me give you. That's
Let's
what
go
I'm
to
saying.
the fucking queue. That's what let's
All
go
right.
to the fucking queue. Long
Cool.
as we
Let's
got
go
that
to the queue.
cleared up.
I'm gonna try to play. I'm gonna play all 6 because they behind. So to give it a second.
Man, that nigga re-sound mad in the motherfucker, man. Calm down. Skull sound like you finna bust a blood vessel in this motherfucker, man. It's all good, man.
God damn.
Because
Hold on.
Coffee
Where
is
is the
not
baby
here.
daddy?
So,
Go ahead.
what do I
Risa.
need to say?
What you saying, Risa?
because Coffee is not here tonight, LA has to be the calm guy. So I gotta be angry. So usually I don't want to be angry right now. I got a fucking headache and I want a chicken sandwich.
Oh,
I
Said
don't
you
know.
ain't gonna like him when he angry.
don't go to Burger King.
That's where I'm about to go. I'm about to blame you if this shit nasty.
Oh shit.
Nah, if you go to Burger King for a chicken sandwich, you nasty.
Hey, they got a new
Nasty,
chicken
nasty
sandwich.
ass
Don't
nigga,
hate.
dog.
I heard it was better than Wendy's.
Wendy's?
Thanks,
Oh
man.
my
That
god, you
thorough-
got a
thorough
Wendy's.
smell-
Who going
better
to
than
Wendy's?
shit.
It's the same thing. Who going to Wendy's for a chicken sandwich?
Like, you bogus. She disrespectful
You go to
on
a
this
chicken
line,
place for
man.
a chicken sandwich. Why are you going to burger places for chicken sandwiches?
Um,
Like 4?
because
I don't go there
Popeyes
for chicken.
doesn't
Would I
rule the
possibly
world.
get one? Maybe. I don't go there for. I don't go to McDonald's, Burger King for a chicken sandwich. I go there for a burger. Not a chicken
Okay,
sandwich.
but what
I go
I'm
to
saying is
Popeyes or KFC for a
Burger
chicken
King
sandwich.
is trying to compete with Popeyes. They just did a national taste test introducing their new chicken sandwich. I just saw it on BuzzFeed. They had people test the food, and it was like up there. And people were like, "Oh, is this Burger King?
not.
Is this chicken?" That's surprising.
It's not.
Listen.
I need proper myself,
I'm
LA.
gonna give you.
Ask for it
I'm
fresh,
gonna give you a tip.
though.
I'm gonna give you a tip right quick. A lot of people for
Okay.
many years said Chick-fil-A had a fire chicken sandwich. Now I never tasted this magnificent chicken sandwich. It was miraculous from what I heard. It was ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like they was like it's scrumptious, and they don't use the word scrumptious too often. You know what I mean? Especially in the black communities. You know what I mean? So when Popeyes brung out theirs, niggas finally tasted that the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich didn't taste like shit. All right, it was a no contest. I said to say it's easy to say a good thing tastes like something. To say that Burger King, the king of burgers, who done had chicken sandwiches already for years, now has a new chicken sandwich that competes with the number one chicken sandwich is ridiculous.
Man, Sal,
They
you gotta
only
get sued,
right
bro.
now they only
You gotta
have
get sued.
one burger on the, which is the Whopper. They have variations of the Whopper. And now listen, I like the Whopper. They don't got a menu. They can't even get other sandwiches correct, and you expect these niggas to all of a sudden have
First
the
of all, they got
KFC original
mozzarella sticks
recipe.
now. They got mozzarella sticks. They got
That's greasy.
jalapeno
Okay.
stuff. Okay, their nuggets
They got a
are
lot of shit
bogus.
that's not right. They got a lot of shit that's not right.
Okay, their nuggets
Wait,
are bogus.
mozzarella sticks from Burger King?
You see, that's what I'm saying, Reese.
What
I bet
the
you they
fuck?
cooking it on the same grill that they cook the Whopper patties on too. I bet you. They be cooking their shit in the same grease. The fries and the chicken patties all in the same grease. Cause they don't know no better.
Burger King doesn't cook their stuff in grease like that. They're flame,
That's like
grilled, flame,
yeah,
All
grilled.
right, we'll get back
not
to
their
this.
mozzarella sticks
Do
or
we
their
got
chicken
something in the
patties,
queue?
and they got a fish sandwich.
Who?
You trust that too? I bet. Burger King. If you gonna eat the chicken sandwich, you might as well eat the fish sandwich. They cook in the same grease.
God. Bro, since you trust that too, I bet.
Yeah, now when your stomach be
Nobody
hurting,
has
you
a
gonna be
good
looking
fish
crazy.
sandwich. Nobody has a good fish sandwich.
Nah,
Okay.
Culver's does.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm not rich. Okay, you got that postman money.
Right,
You're going to Culver's and shit. Like, yeah, nobody got to
listen,
take out a loan to
you
go eat
asked.
dinner, bro.
Yeah, listen, it's you got to pay what you weigh. You know what I mean? If you want a trash chicken sandwich, just get the McChicken, 99 cents. If money is a problem, the McChicken is 99
First
cents.
of all,
You can get 5 of those.
Eating at McDonald's. My self-esteem is too high to eat at McDonald's. They robbed me
You too
enough.
good for McDonald's?
They've robbed me enough.
But you eating chicken sandwiches from Burger King. But you too good for McDonald's?
First of all,
All right, we're gonna go to the
Why
next on that now, man. Cause y'all tripping out here,
He's sitting on the
dog.
whole panel, dog. He's sitting on the
Y'all
whole
tripping
panel.
right now, man. Hold on. Kwame ain't here.
She said the nigga hair glowing. Oh shit.
What?
I don't mean this with no disrespect, but the way in which I will view it is the amount of effort it would take to make sure that these conversations stay discreet, and then the amount of time that's spent on the conversations consistently. What could be done with that same amount of time and effort in regards to the gentleman? I mean, you know, say he works 12 to 14 hours. I assume legally there's two 15-minute breaks and a 30-minute lunch. You know,
Right.
There's no way to facilitate possibly, hey, you break them lunch consistently. Maybe you just show up on a couple of breaks, you know, just sit there. It's more about peace than anything. You know, you bring just peace to the environment, you know, from a woman's perspective. And for a man, like, to have that, it makes the shit that you have to do that's already, you know, tough and it's as it is a lot easier. And I think we help each other better in that facet.
He made a lot of sense.
yeah, that's a new union rep.
Y'all gonna fund the contract? A stereo contract?
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. The one thing I will say, that brother is well articulated.
Yeah, and you know he got some frankincense burning.
God damn.
My nigga went to every commercial college. He graduated with
Listen, as long as he ain't
He got
burning
his
no
ass
Erykah Badu
off
candles.
the couch. That nigga's smart.
I don't know. We got 4 more. Ooh, hold on, Isha.
I'm with Styles on that. If you feel as though that something is not right in your relationship, there's a leak in this old building, and your soul has got to move. You got to get the fuck up out of there.
Wow. Oh, man.
Look at that. See what I'm saying? And that's only when, again, that's only when you feel like you're going outside the. I'm not saying just step out immediately when there's a problem. But when you feel like you need to go outside of the union, then there's a problem that you should leave if that problem can't be fixed.
You gotta make sure you say that for this TikTok generation, fam. You know, we got like a 30-second, like.
And look, this TikTok generation ain't gonna listen to shit we saying any motherfucking way. There's a lot of whole ass niggas, especially the dudes. I'm gonna keep it real.
Personally, I disagree with that statement. You definitely get a gold star depending on what it is that you do, and especially what it is that you can do consistently. Because if you didn't, women would date broke niggas, and they don't. They fuck broke niggas. They hang around them for a little bit. They may even be emotionally attached, but they don't stay with broke niggas. Women go and they find successful men. And in that facet, I definitely think they're gold stars depending on what's done, and especially what's done consistently. Because, you know, human beings in general, we don't attach ourselves to things that don't grow, usually. Men will, they get comfortable and they don't move too often. So I can see how that could negatively affect on that end of it. But as far as the gold star comment, I disagree entirely. Because again, if that was the case, girls would date broke niggas. They don't.
Nigga, where do you live?
Very smart guy.
I'm sorry. I can't get on board with that. Where do you live, my friend? Because women absolutely date and attach themselves and make babies with broke niggas. I don't know what you mean. Because the same woman that's dating a broke nigga is also the same woman who doesn't
they don't
qualify.
stay with broke niggas.
Yeah,
they don't stay with broke niggas.
Because they don't qualify
by
for
state, we talking about.
niggas.
I'm assuming he's talking about forever. I'm assuming he's talking about forever. Y'all don't marry and be with a broke nigga for 20 years. You might be with a nigga for a year or two, maybe, but y'all not completely just staying with a broke nigga.
The woman who's attaching herself. Wait a minute. The woman who's attaching herself to a broke dude, to a dude who's not growing, she has a tendency to continue that pattern. So it's not like you can just say, I think I'm about to level up from this broke ass dude who's living on his grandma's couch in the basement. I think I want a postman who's making 80 to 100,000 K a year.
No, but this is the
feasible.
thing. I think what he's trying to say is that women, majority of the time, tend to look for men that seem to be providers. And from a lot of places where we come from, that's where a lot of women are brought up. Depending on.
I think that's ideal, but I don't think that's true. I think that's on paper. That's what it should be. That's how it sounds. But people are more than likely attached to people who are in their geographical location. So if you're in an impoverished area, and you're not going to go to the suburbs to try to find somebody, you're going to be with somebody in your same geographical location. If you put yourself in a different situation, if you put yourself in a different stratosphere, if you put yourself in a different environment, then you end up being like, okay, I can have a higher caliber of social interactions and connections. But
when you personally
but they
meet
still not staying.
When you personally meet a guy, do you ask them, what do you do?
Yeah,
exactly. So when as women, when we ask a guy, what do you do? We're asking them sort of what kind of levels they're at, like what are they working as, how if they're earning money, if they're not, if they're sitting at home doing
a lot of women will hear a response that's not really what's up and still engage in that. And then that's where you get that year situation, 2 years. Like, what do you do? Man, right now I'm in between jobs. I'm just trying to find my purpose. You know what I mean? Like, I've been putting some feelers out. I'm an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a lot of stuff going. I got a few businesses.
Don't y'all love that word, entrepreneur? Because everybody uses it. All that means is you work for yourself. You can still be a bum ass nigga and be an entrepreneur.
I'm a general contractor.
That's the modern day broke. That's the entrepreneur is the modern day bum word. It is. I'm a car.
Well, that's only if you don't also have a 9 to 5.
Yes.
If you don't have a 9 to 5 and the only thing you do is I'm an entrepreneur, then yeah, nigga, you ain't doing nothing. But but again, that goes back to what he said. They don't stay with broke niggas. They might be with this broke nigga for 1 to 2 to 3 to 4, even 5 years. But then that don't work, and then they go to another dude. He's saying they don't stay with broke. You can still be in your geographical location and just be dating multiple broke niggas year after year after year after year, but they not staying with the broke niggas. Is what he said. They not staying there.
Right.
I can't find
majority of relationships that's lasting is with the dudes that have some substance.
They have a new chicken sandwich.
Don't go to Burger King for a chicken sandwich, though.
They don't have it.
They just told me they don't got it.
Who told you that?
KFC said no more chicken sandwiches tonight.
I said Burger King.
Burger King don't got one, and this nigga LA Styles ain't about to roast me up. If they did have them.
Burger
King. They closed.
You killed the whole panel.
You got to get the spicy one from Popeyes though. Don't get the regular.
Oh, go to White Castle.
Popeyes closed.
White Castle. White Castle.
Hey, kick her off the panel. She done.
What?
I'm down there.
White Castle.
You got making me hungry.
She done.
The other. Why are you naming all these burger places for chicken sandwiches?
Okay, where do you go get chicken sandwiches from? I'm sorry, you're bougie as hell.
From places that sell chicken. What are you talking about?
Like this dude don't walk.
This nigga don't sell chicken. They sell burgers.
Can I have the
they sell mini burgers.
With no beans?
You can get chicken sandwiches from Chick-fil-A. It says chick for chicken in the name. You get it from Popeyes.
Not open on Sundays. Not open on Sundays.
So then you don't get a chicken sandwich. That's what I'm saying. It's easy.
Taco Bell just told me they didn't have nachos.
What
type of city
are we living in?
Where do you live?
You gotta get him a bad review, dog.
Wait, are you still in Iowa? Are you still in Iowa?
I'm in Milwaukee, dog. Milwaukee, these hoes don't want to do shit.
Well, yeah, you on the south side or something?
Dog, I'm over here on Fond du Lac.
And
where all the clubs and shit at. And What
Oh,
the
you in
fuck?
Midtown?
All right. Yeah, Midtown.
Dang, it's
Oh yeah.
okay. You might have to go to Walmart and get some chicken in the air fry, Tyson's. Like,
Damn,
Mom.
dog. I got a bag of Tyson chicken nuggets at home, man. It's some
might have
Buffalo
to have a
Wild Wings
rough
and
night.
barbecue sauce. Man, this is bad, dog. This is probably why I need a girl, man. God damn.
Yeah, you having some struggle meals.
And hopefully I ain't got a girl with an active baby daddy that's giggling and shit while I'm out here struggling looking for chicken sandwiches.
Oh my
Man,
god!
I'm on the phone talking to your girl for hours at a time.
If
Oh,
you
God.
had a one, okay, but okay, here's my question though. Here's my question, and this is to the males. My question is, boom, you're married, right? Boom, you're married. You had a really good friend. You had a really good female friend that you would sit and chat and talk for hours with, hours. But now, boom, you're in a whole committed relationship. So how are you gonna navigate that now that you're married? Now that you're in a
I love
relationship?
that question.
Hold on. What was the first part? I missed it.
The first
Before the
part
marriage.
is you got a home girl. This is like your man, Gillizy. You know what I'm saying? You guys are like peanut butter and jelly. You just like rock with each other, just super hardcore. And you guys just chatty Chad, chatty Kathy all the time, right? But now you get into a relationship, everything's all going cool. Like, I want to, like, mommy, get married. I just want to get married. Meet me at the altar, right? Like, you just end up getting married. So now what do you do to navigate this relationship that you've had for years with your good homegirl now that you're married?
What do you mean? What do you do? It's a friend. You do what you've been doing.
But you can't do that because you're married.
Why can't you do that? What do you mean?
Because your wife's not gonna allow that.
Talking
You didn't say that
Wow.
in the initial question. What do you? I'm not understanding.
Okay,
Talking for all 3 hours.
I'm giving you the mic situation reversed.
Listen, I'm not asking nobody to cut off a friend that they had before me unless you had sex.
That's what I'm
with
saying.
that
She
friend.
had that baby. She had that baby, and she had that baby by that dude. They broke up. Stuff didn't work. They were amicable. They co-parented. They built and developed a friendship. Boom, bam, boom. Their friendship didn't look like come to barbecues, come to Friendsgiving. That's not what their friendship looked like. Their friendship looked like, we're talking about how little Larry Jr. missed the 3-point shot. You know what? He's got your mama's hand and eye coordination. Quit getting on my mom. You know what? He got your daddy ears. Ha ha ha. We actually are friends, and now we just gonna be chopping it up, and we just gonna do this. And why not? Because I'm sitting at home bored, but also we just commiserated on raising these kids and stuff going on in our day and our lives and X, Y, and Z, and then we just develop a friendship. So now we're just friends and chopping it up. And it's like, man, I don't even feel any sexual whatever towards you, but I really like rock with you in a sense of like, you're my dude. You know, I'm happily married. Don't want to change my situation, but like, now you're just really my good friend. Right?
That's a point.
So I'm just giving the inverse situation of it.
That's a point.
So you saying
Right.
that they had sex? Is what you saying?
I'm saying she has a child with him. They created a child and then they separated. They broke up.
Okay. It's not about navigating. It's about boundaries.
Okay.
That's all. That's all it is. Boundaries.
I've known
You can't as a and it's hard. I won't say it's a certain way, but it's impossible for me to try to build and maintain a relationship with the new woman and maintain a relationship of the same level with the old woman. It can't be 100% for both.
But you're not looking for the same level. You're not looking for the same level because it's a different capacity. You're
exactly,
talking about
which is where the boundaries come in at. She got to get cut off.
Wow.
She got to get cut off. Now there's a place. Listen, a lot of the times the reason why you have such a connection and all this going on with XYZ person is because there's no other person. A lot of people would gladly, quote unquote, go back to their ex.
Okay.
When they don't have nobody. You prone to go back to your ex because you ain't got nobody. As soon as somebody get there, that helps you wean off your ex. You can't have the same relationship between both dudes. You got to put him in his place as your baby daddy.
Can I
gotta
just
have
say
baby
something?
daddy boundaries.
Can I just say something? So if she didn't have children with this guy, would it be okay if they was having a conversation for 3 hours a day?
If they was friends and they never had sex, I wouldn't care.
What?
I don't believe that.
A relationship changes. A relationship changes once you start having sex with an individual. That's no longer a friend.
You're talking about retrograde. Like, this is retroactive banging, bro. This is like we banged back in 92.
But that don't see, that's the thing. This is what women get in trouble at. This is another thing that women get in trouble at. Always thinking something is over. First of all, everybody knows that y'all, it's almost impossible for most of y'all to cut emotional ties to motherfuckers. If that's the case, you wouldn't have 4, 5, 6 kids with your ex baby daddies. If that was the case, you can't retrograde. Oh no, man, but that's in the past. If it's in the past, how did you have another kid with him after y'all broke up and you got with another nigga and then you still had another kid with your ex? Then you got with another nigga, and then you had another kid again. You said the kids are like
20 years old, though. You said the kids are 20 years old.
We're not talking about their situation. She's on a whole nother situation.
No, but she's
I'm making a point where, listen, I'm making a point where once you have this is what boundaries come in at. So you don't, not only so you don't have to go through that situation, but for your partner's safety, emotional safety, and so they don't have to go through that situation. Whether you feel like you can control it or not don't mean shit to me. I'm a nigga, and you trying to tell me about niggas. Don't make sense to me. That's like how a woman, I could be interacting with somebody, and my girl could, she be like, you know that girl like you. I don't know why you be talking to her like that. I, as a man, be like, no, that's just my people. She be like, no, that girl like you. Why? Because she's a woman who knows women. She know the type of shit that she would do. No woman can tell a man about a man. It just ain't gonna happen because you don't have our mental or emotional capacity to think like we think. A nigga could play a friend zone for 15, 20 years until he smashed, and you wouldn't know until he smashed. That was his intention the whole time. You'll be completely oblivious that that's what he wanted the whole time. Niggas ain't stupid. Well, if we stupid, well, we not dumb.
But you just wholly told us about how you think, but you think that you know how we think.
No, I don't. I'm going off your actions. I said a woman. I just say you think. I said a man can't tell a man about another man or how men move. Just like I wouldn't tell you on what women do.
Yeah, but
unless I know that from experience.
What makes you think?
It's a fact. It's a fact. Okay. That women lead everything with emotions first. If that wasn't the case, y'all wouldn't be in a lot of situations with quote unquote boyfriends if that wasn't the case. If that wasn't, how many times do y'all go back to ex niggas? That's your ex nigga. I'll never fuck with him again. And 6 months later, you back with him again. But I thought he was old. Why would you go back? Because you're still attached. You can be in denial if you want to. You can be in denial if you want to. But men are not stupid. You're just plain stupid if that's the case. You can't tell me, just because I had a kid with this person. Go ahead.
Can I tell you something from my own experience?
Mm-hmm.
I known the father of my kids from when he was 12 years old. Mm-hmm. We was friends for an extremely long time. And we, like you know, Ice, we got Islamically married. I had children, I divorced him, etc. What? Can you say that a bit louder, please?
Huh?
I still can't hear that. Okay.
Who? Me taking my tongue?
So from time we split up, there's been nothing, no sexual chemistry, no anything, whatever. I will still protect him now as the father of my children. I will still support him now. If he wants to call me and talk to me about any problems, he can do that. Because for me, for my children's sake, it's important to me that he is in the right state of mind at all times.
Mm-hmm.
And there is no man that can come in my life and tell me that I'm doing something wrong by talking to him.
So what does that have to do with what I said?
No, you're talking about friendship and things like that. Me and him was friends along
I didn't say nothing is 100%. I didn't say every single woman can't do whatever. I said no matter what you say, what does that have to do with me? If I'm talking to you and you say, oh no, but me and my baby daddy have been baby daddy, baby mama for 20 years and we haven't did, what the fuck does that mean to me? I'm talking about me. You can't guarantee me shit. You can tell me what your experiences are, but you can't guarantee me 100% fact that won't nothing happen. You can't unless you a fortune teller or some shit. But you can't tell me that. I mean, you can freedom of speech.
Why not?
You can say a lot of shit, but you can't guarantee me that. So what is it? Is it putting boundaries on your ex nigga to move forward with me, or are you picking to stay X amount of close with the ex nigga and not talking to me? Because those are the only two choices.
If she says what she means, then you have to take what she's
I don't have to do nothing. This is what I'm saying. I don't have to do shit.
You have to have faith in her words.
I don't have to do nothing. We don't even know each other. That don't make sense.
You wouldn't even know that. First of all, let's just be clear. If bro wouldn't have came home early, right? They're not on a quote unquote sneaky link. That's not what they were on. They were chopping it up. Mike's world was rocked, crushed, and devastated because he was looking for a Burger King chicken sandwich a little bit earlier in the day than he should have. Had he not walked in on that kiki session, had he not even paid any attention to it, his whole situation would have been fine. So then my thing is, I get where he's coming from, but it also begs the question, how upset are you about this thing that you were not even remotely concerned about? It's almost like that, like, you know, it's like a child.
If he was upset to leave in the situation, that he was upset. The problem don't lie that particular situation happened in that moment. The problem is, if we've been married 15 years, how come I didn't even know it was going on at all? Now it begs the question on how long this goes on. Now it begs another question on why y'all don't talk like this when I'm home.
Did he ask those questions?
You're talking to the wrong individual. Mike is not on here.
Listen, what would have been more suspicious if as soon as he walked in the door, he would have been like, "Oh, Mike's here. I gotta go." Click. Or if she
it's not about being more suspicious. It's suspicious that it's happening and I don't know about it. That's what I'm telling you. If one day you got off work early or you tried to surprise me with something, let's say you went to the mall, you took off work early, and then you got to the mall and seen me and my ex-girlfriend kicking it at the mall. Now, you ain't know nothing about me and my ex-girlfriend doing no type of kicking it at all. And then all of a sudden I told you, like, oh no, that's my friend. We've been kicking it like this. Like, what you mean we've been kicking it like this? Like at least once a week. We kicking like this. What? Once a week? Yeah, for like the past 2.5 years.
Mm-hmm.
How pissed off would you be?
Pretty pissed
Again,
off.
this is your man that you know inside and out, and you didn't even know that he was kicking it with his ex-girlfriend every week for 2 years. That's what I'm saying. That's something that you should have knew. It shouldn't even been about it coming out. Mike should have knew that already. She should have told Mike that this was the case already. It's not about catching her. It's about the fact that it's been going on and he didn't know shit about it. And you know Mike. She knows Mike and how Mike is. So why didn't he know about it? If y'all just friends and everything is on a level, why didn't he know about it?
I'll give you that. I just said she was wrong.
That's what makes the shit weird. They make it look like you doing something that you ain't got no business. And I'm not even saying that she's doing anything that she ain't got no business. I don't know her like that. To even, you know what I mean, put that on his situation, put that on him. I don't know that. I wouldn't tell the nigga, nah, she doing something. I wouldn't say that. I'm just saying the situation looks bogus for you. You look guilty of some shit, and I don't even know what you did. I just know what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It looks suspicious. We married for 15 years. We probably been together another 2 to 5 before that. We probably been together almost 20 years. And I don't know that you talking to your baby daddy for hours on end, and you admit that y'all not even talking about kids. Y'all just friends and like to chop it up. If that's the case, if me, your better half, why I don't know that about you? That you and this nigga talk for hours on end. Why I don't know that? Because if the dude was doing that and the shoe was on the other foot, she would have a problem with that. If a dude is with a woman and he just talking to his ex-girlfriend, they ain't talking about no kids. Listen, if you can talk to your ex, if y'all ain't talking about no kids, then you can put that to no kids involved. I should be able to talk to my ex-girlfriend on a regular then. We ain't talking about no kids. Him and her ain't talking about no kids, and they got one. So can I talk to my ex-girlfriend while being in a relationship and we ain't got no kids? And because they not talking about no kids, and talk to my ex-girlfriend out for hours on end every day. Would you be cool with that?
No.
We talking about the TV shows, movies, talking about life, talking about work and all. That's on some other shit. Is what it looks like. You should know that I'm doing that. If as a grown ass adult, if I wanted to get into it with that, maybe I would come to you about that to see if you even cool with that. Why? Because you're more important than anything else. Supposed to be. If you have a problem with that, I'm not gonna go that route with that because you have a problem with that. Otherwise, I'm choosing her over you at a point in time. Then.
That's right.
Yeah.
Which means there's a problem, a way bigger problem at play. That's all I'm saying. When you start having sexual relations with somebody, that's no longer a friendship. I don't give a fuck what people say. That's no longer a friendship. You had a physical intercourse relationship with somebody. You can't double back like the sex never happened. It did. And it took your relationship to someplace else. Although y'all might not made it as boyfriend or girlfriends or even got engaged or married, doesn't change the fact that connection is there. This is why a lot of people tend to go to their ex before they go to somebody new, especially when it comes to sex. They'll go to an ex before they go to somebody new. So a dude with his woman is going to always have that in there. If they girl is keeping their ex around, a dude knowing how a dude moves and knowing a dude will play a background until he gets what he wants out of a woman. A dude knows this in his head, whether that dude makes a move or not. We talking about the majority rules. If 85% of niggas do it, that don't mean I'm just not gonna have it in my head just because. And not all niggas do it. Nigga, 85% of niggas do it. Everybody in my circle besides 1 or 2 people done did it.
Wow.
Out of 20 motherfuckers, at least 17 done did it. You're friends or quote unquote be friends or associates to a girl, and as soon as her relationship is going on or something going bad, you play the background, you got a shoulder to cry on, whatever the case, so you put the tip in.
Hey, I'm gonna say that. Hey, I'm gonna say
y'all
that.
Need to stop ordering food.
Full red-blooded American man. I've done it many a time. That PD.
So you been a creep like that?
Yeah,
listen,
a creep like that?
Dudes, I done gave out plenty tips. Here's another one because you two probably wasn't on those episodes or probably listened to those episodes. And Casey, you kind of knew it. All right, dudes, men, don't friend or befriend women that's not attractive to them. To them, I have no male friends that to them have ugly friends. I might think she ugly, but he don't think she ugly. You befriend attractive. You're befriending attractive women for a purpose. Whether I make a move on them or not, it's for a purpose. Men don't befriend unattractive women. And again, the attraction level is to them. So me, whatever my attraction is, I can tell you right now, and I only have two, maybe 3 women friends, and I'm 37. And I don't even see them like that at all. But I can tell you right now, ain't none of them unattractive. 9s or 10s.
But did you befriend them because they was attractive?
No, I ended up being their friend with one. She was dating someone that was in my circle, so I could never look at her like that. All right, that's one. Actually, that's 2. because one was with a friend for years. You know what I mean? So she was kind of like, I looked at him kind of like a cousin, like at work, and that was his girl. So over time, they ended up splitting up, but she kept on coming in the store. He kept on coming in the store, whatever. And that was just my people. That's just the light I seen it. It's almost like having a sister-in-law that's my brother's wife. And that's my brother's wife for the next 5 or 10 years until they get a divorce. And then even after they get a divorce, I just see her as my sister-in-law. I don't see her like no other way. Like, oh, this is my sister-in-law. Even like there's a lot of people like that. Even after they get a divorce, that's my sister-in-law.
But it sounds like what you're saying is males don't become friends with females unless they find them attractive.
That ain't what I'm trying to say. This is what I'm saying. Men don't friend ugly girls. Period. They don't.
Okay. Let me just clarify this. This is all right. No dramatics, but you could pretty much knock me over with a feather because I never knew what you just said. It makes 1,000,000% sense, which is so effing funny. And I think because, okay, I think I'm a little bit of an anomaly in that I have a shit ton of male friends. Like, I have a lot of deep, intimate connections with males that I've had no sex with or no sexual contact. And I never looked at it as weird, or I never looked at it as anything, but I've received so much criticism from my female counterparts and also my female friends. And they're like, this doesn't make sense that you're like, and I guess, okay, so like the inverse for me too, because females around me are like highly attracted to my male friends, but I don't find my male friend, like I don't look at my male friends in that way. Like, you know, I have one, like my bestie, he's like, oh, like that's my bestie, but I think he looks like a rat. But the white girls around me are like, no, he looks like David Beckham. He looks exactly like David Beckham. And I'm like, you being Master Splinter over here? Like, you know what I mean? But like, I'm clowning him. So I guess like hearing what you're saying, I guess that makes sense because it works kind of vice versa. But I know that I'm an anomaly because I know females who've befriended double bagger ass dudes, which is a bag for your head just in case the bag on his head breaks.
No, but that's because women don't mind. Y'all again, they lead with emotion most of the time. Correct. They don't mind just someone who's cool is someone who's cool to most women. It don't matter if it's a girl or a man. Someone who's cool is someone who's cool. Yes, they will have ugly male friends. Women will have ugly female friends, just as long as they're cool, because there's an emotional connection. We can talk this and other. Dudes do not, because we don't move off emotion. We do not befriend ugly women.
That's so funny.
Again, ugly being relative. How they look is relative. I'm not saying any particular individual is ugly. I'm saying whatever his attraction level is to women, what he thinks is attractive, he befriend those type of women subconsciously. He might. Some people do it on purpose. Some do it on a couple of these on purpose and some on accident. They don't even know. And I told people this. Here's a way to test your male friends. You ain't gonna do it, and you shouldn't do it. But if you really wanted to, you could. Right? Call your friend over one day. Ain't nobody over there. Be butt naked.
Nobody.
If your friend would have sex to you,
bad advice.
If your friend, I ain't telling you to do it. Good. In your head, do this. In your head.
Pregnant by their homeboy.
No, but this is what I'm saying. Do this in your head. Think about the dudes that you would call over, your friends that you would call over. If you think that they would have sex with you, then that's not your friend. Because your friend will like, hey girl, what the hell you doing? Put your clothes on. Just like your female friend would. If the man is willing to have sex with you, then he never looked at you as a friend in the first place.
That's not true.
He was an associate who tried to. Who
didn't look at you as a friend.
I don't think that's true.
No,
I don't think that's true because I think guys.
Then you got the wrong definition of what a friend is. You got the wrong definition of what a friend is. A friend's supposed to uphold you, look out for your best interests and your best values. They're gonna go to bat for you. I'll die for you. I ain't thinking about having sex with you at all.
And they think you're sexy.
Especially like if you're in the middle of a relationship or don't have a relationship. Girl, what the fuck you put your clothes on, nigga? Your man supposed to be on his way. What the fuck is you doing? I don't even look at you like that.
If you're in a relationship,
because I have your best interest.
This
is what I'm saying. I would say that because I have your best interest at heart. Only reason why I would have sex with you if I did it. So how could that be your friend if they don't have your best interest in heart?
Oh,
Right.
shit.
Y'all put friend on everybody. You put friend on too many people that don't necessarily mean they're your friend. They could be an associate. Again, me and Reese talk. I've said I've known people. I got people that I've known for 20 years and they not my friends. They associates still.
Do they know
it's
that?
about knowing the difference.
Do they know that?
This nigga said,
Why would they know that? Listen, I treat my friends like friends. I treat associates like associates. Anybody I treat associates like associates don't even know where the fuck I stay at. Don't even know where the fuck I stay at.
I'm heartbroken right now.
Every time they see me or see my son, as if I come back to the neighborhood
friends.
and we talk. You overseas, Sabina.
So?
You overseas, all right?
What does that mean?
Meaning you bypass a whole lot of laws because you can never be at my house currently until you bring your ass back to the States. Once you get, you know what I mean, your restraining order.
Sabina, you can be at my house. We can watch the BBC.
And Doctor Who.
That's it.
I won't understand any of the fucking plot lines.
Oh my gosh, Doctor Who.
Hold on, y'all. We got messages. Let me play these right quick.
Burger King is so disrespectful. Talking about that fucking chicken sandwich is better than the Whopper. The Whopper is the best shit on their menu.
Oh shit.
They had a chicken sandwich with the elongated bun like a sub. Like they had a chicken sandwich on a sub bun.
That motherfucker was bogus. I remember
that motherfucker was seasoned. That shit was dry. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They still got it on there. That's the disrespectful part.
The Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich tastes like it was made by a privileged, struggling white girl. How can it be privileged and struggling? No seasoning.
Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich tastes like KFC's original recipe design. The chicken with the soggy skin on it. That's what the Chick-fil-A. It tastes like it's made by only Caucasians.
Wow.
Not white people, Caucasians. They don't season nothing. They don't even put salt and pepper on that motherfucker. They think the flavor's in the grease.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be alright, and it's not. But that's neither here nor there. Let's go back to the key right quick.
Man, give me that motherfucking McChicken with cheese, add bacon.
Wow, you don't got everybody hungry right now.
Why are you trying to make a whole meal out of a McChicken sandwich, bro?
Because the McChicken only 99 cents. You know what I mean? So
bro made a value meal sandwich.
I don't think they're gonna put bacon on it, though. You gonna have to bring your own bacon on that motherfucker. I don't think they put bacon on McChickens.
Tomatoes, bacon, lettuce, and cheese. Like what?
Hey,
wait a minute, now I'm gonna have to cut y'all off. Me as a teacher. Wait a minute, now I'm gonna have to cut y'all off. Me as a teacher, I deal with women that falls in trap with broke motherfuckers all the damn time. Have 3 or 4 damn kids by 4 or 5 different broke motherfuckers. Now, me being in this business for at least 17 years, 18 at that, I know.
Listen, first of all, Isha, you probably responsible for feeding our kids mock chicken legs. So you damn sure ain't got nothing to say in regards to this conversation. All right? Hold on.
Man, you might want to report that motherfucker, man. Drive back through that motherfucker, get their store number. I'm gonna call motherfucking corporate on them, fam.
Oh, he gonna Karen the fuck out of the situation.
Hey, listen, man. You gotta get that free sandwich out of them. They're gonna send you a coupon. Don't worry about it for the premium. For the premium chicken sandwich. They're gonna upgrade you.
Bro, I forgot about that long ass chicken sandwich.
Yeah, they got the sub. They got the sub chicken joint. I don't know what the fuck it's called, but they got it. Don't nobody buy it, but they got it.
Excuse me, Ice. Get the fuck out of here.
You excuse. You on our show, man. You know what I mean? My son damn near obese thanks to your mock chicken legs and that fucked up ass pizza that y'all got. And them unseasoned ass mashed potatoes y'all keep giving him and shit like that. you excused. I remember that shit. I remember fucking at W Homes. They gave us milk in plastic bags. They wouldn't even come in cartons.
Ice, you go to hell. It's your crazy ass.
I know that food was bogus.
Oh God.
All right, we got the queue up out of there. All right, with that, we're gonna get ready to get up out of here. Yeah, but that technically with the other one we had 2 hours. Ooh. Wipe out, thanks for the follow. Tay, you know what I mean? 1820, thanks for the follow. We appreciate that, man. Let's see y'all keep on tuning in. You know what I mean? We'll keep on bringing y'all these bangers, these heated discussions and whatnot. More of the story is, you know what I mean? Don't take advice from Sabina or Casey. You know what I mean?
Whoa. Incorrect.
Reese, what was your takeaway, man?
Female fuckery at its finest.
Wow.
I can't believe half the shit I was hearing tonight.
Wow.
Oh my God. You know, just because you put
women good at making up excuses
on something, don't make it no less bullshit.
God.
That's the thing. We was actually agreeing with you this whole time.
Yeah,
That's
man.
the thing. We was agreeing with you the whole time, and you didn't even see it. That's the thing.
Moral of the story is, when black men try to play bad cop, this is what happens.
Exactly.
Highly elevated, taking turns being highly elevated.
Yeah.
And talking about
I fight for women just as hard.
This is the thing. The whole time, both of us were saying she was wrong. How many times did we say that?
So
Casey?
many times.
Y'all started off by saying they both wrong. That's what y'all came in the door with. Y'all fucked up when y'all did that.
No, we are problem solvers.
Yeah.
We were just trying to find a way of trying to fix it.
Solution focus.
Exactly.
Y'all making excuses trying to say that hoe. That's
what did they do to fill in the gap and all that other goofy shit? Like, wait, what? I filling in the bank account. What the fuck you talking about?
Motherfuckers on here sound like Kevin Samuels in this motherfucking man.
Oh my God.
That's what they was doing.
Reese, it's 11:16. I hope you did your Duolingo.
I'll do that every morning.
Oh, well, fair enough.
Well, thanks for including me.
Ladies, what was y'all takeaways? You know what I mean? Did y'all learn something about me or something today? You know what I mean? Or
Always.
Something about your future relationships or something like that?
No.
Yes,
something that you can use.
Boundaries are critical. I learned more about the United States Post Office. So I mean, honestly, I think it's been fascinating because this last week I've learned so much about the pure work of like a post person's position, and it's like I didn't know it was so arduous and kind of like fucked up. You know, everybody looks, you know, my mailman looks pretty chill, you know, but like I had no idea. So I just kind of also learned like more about expectations in gender roles. So that's always good. I'm always down to have a deeper understanding of that. And I learned that people are always going to hate on Burger King, even though they have the best fries. Always.
No. The best fries? You say fries?
Oh my. Block her. Now. Block her.
Hold on, did you say the best fries?
I'm gonna go there.
She's so fucking disrespectful.
I'm gonna go there.
Listen, they fries got a little bit decent, but they don't got the best nothing, man. Like the Whopper is the most fire thing that they got. You know what I mean? Hands down, the most fire thing that they got, and that's when they don't half-ass make it.
Well, I encourage you all
to try they can get rid of the whole motherfucking menu.
And also about guys
are you
having
sponsored by Burger King or something? Listen,
no, I just pass by there when I go to work, and it's always funny.
Hey, listen, dudes know how to do majority of the time, not all. They know how to play their role. They know how to play their role.
Wow.
And they'll befriend multiple girls and be in these multiple friend zones while they still trying to talk to another girl for real. And they just really waiting until somebody give in. So they ready to catch another
You
nigga
make
slipping.
dudes sound like fucking
Everybody fishing out
villains.
here.
You
All
make
men
them
are
sound
fishing
like
out here.
straight villains. Like black out the sun type of villains.
We too stupid to do that.
Villains. We're opportunists. I'm not a villain.
They just need the right woman to hold them down.
No, it's just everybody's looking. Everybody's looking, right? Men and women are both looking. The issue here is for a long time, men just don't care if you on the market or not.
Some.
That's the difference. Men don't care if you got a nigga. We gonna play the background until we can worm our way in because we know that nigga gonna fuck up sooner or later. Women used to have respect.
It makes me uncomfortable hearing this. It makes me uncomfortable.
Now they get to the point where they don't care because I'd have been on my route and I'd have told women like, nah, I got a girl. They be like, so.
Okay, that's because of SZA and this fucking weekend. Get your man back for the Monday through Thursday, and I fuck with him Friday through Sunday. Like, that's because of SZA. I blame SZA. But no, okay, what you're saying, I know we're rapping, but I feel uncomfortable with what you're saying because it's kind of like, that makes me feel like all the male relationships I have, it's kind of like you're saying they're all disingenuous when I view them all as really genuine. I mean, and I've been in close proximity with my guy friends. Like, okay, we're in somebody's apartment. We're like by ourselves. We're talking about real deep, life-changing, emotional things. And we're just like sitting there staring at each other. And then it's just like, you know, I'm not feeling the hooju. And like, if they are, they're not saying anything. And then it's like, oh, let's play God of War. Oh, okay, tight. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And then like,
next time they do that, wear a skirt and accidentally raise it up and see how much God of War you're gonna be playing.
Yeah, but why?
You gotta test the water. Now, look, I'm not saying none of them are legit. I'm not saying none of them are legit. That's what
it sounds like you're saying. It sounds like you're saying.
I'm saying majority.
All your guy friends are just alligators
That's what I'm saying.
laying in wait, just waiting for a wounded gazelle, National Geographic style.
Not all guys.
But it's always the majority.
Blood in the water.
You can use them just fine. If you only need freaking talk, you can use them for that. You just got to make sure that they don't catch you slipping. Because the moment that you are down or sad or whatever the case is, and you're being vulnerable, they will make whatever move that they feel like it's time for you to make.
I think my guy group is solid because I've been in some pretty trashy relationships thanks to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So,
oh my gosh, you're blaming it on the States.
No, it's not about it. It's not about it being solid. It's about timing. If I'm currently, it's not about solid being solid. It's about timing. If I'm currently seeking something else that's very beneficial, I might not make a move on you no matter what your situation is because it's the timing. Damn, now she's vulnerable, but it don't line up with me making a move right now. Or maybe it's too early, maybe it's too late. Dude, it's different. This is a dude telling you.
I can't think that about Marcus and Pud and
I didn't. Hey, listen, I can't. I'm not telling you what to think. I'm just giving you the heads up. So, listen, the ones that put all caution to the wind, they're like, nah, that'll never happen to me. Be the ones we catch slipping.
Right.
This is a very freaking Friday the 13th.
Reason tell you. He just said he did it multiple times.
I believe that shit.
And I'm not I might not even be. Look, if I befriend you, it's just the attraction that got us talking. Dudes don't walk up to ugly girls. That's starters. Dudes don't walk up to ugly girls like, hey, girl, you look ugly. Can we talk? Your first instinct for a dude is always based on attraction when you go talk to somebody. That's everybody. Whether you're in a club, you outside, you playing activities. When you go up to a person to talk to them, 9 times out of 10, 9.9 times out of 10, it's based on your level of attraction. That's why you approach that person in the first place.
See, now this
so
is the
it's weird
thing.
to say somebody had a friendship that wasn't based on them like seeing them in another light beforehand. No, that person seen you in another light most likely beforehand.
So this is the thing. So you get in a relationship with a guy and he's like, oh, I got like 4 or 5 female friends that I talk to. And as a female, you're like, oh, so you're attracted to all of those 4 females that you're friends with.
Are you going to ask them that? You can if you want to.
I'm not sexually attracted to any of my female friends.
Thank
but I'm not sexually attracted to them. They're
right.
No, I didn't say sexually attracted. You said they're attractive.
Attracted to them.
Now that I'll accept. Because I know I look good.
See, but that's what I said they're attractive. They don't befriend ugly individuals. What's ugly to them? Men don't befriend ugly chicks.
I've literally never heard that, and that's effing fascinating. Like, okay, this sounds stupid. Is this new?
No.
Okay. I just want to make sure. I'm just clearly like out of the loop, and like
you just don't think to approach to talk to. Look, an ugly person. Look, now I'm not saying men have absolutely none across the board. There are few, but normally that relationship was based on something else, and that's how y'all got there. I.e., it's a funny individual in class, and she always telling jokes or whatever. We might eventually, from spending time in class together, might talk outside of class or whatever the case is. I'm not thinking about doing that with that ugly ass girl anyway, but it can happen based on that, right? So time in. But we talk about grown adults. They don't know. We very visual. By the time we started talking to a woman, it was based on how she looked to us. No dude walks up to somebody that they think is not attractive to start a conversation.
Well, I'm just not going to have any male friends anymore then.
Because they're trying to hit the cheeks.
Like, life too real now. You too late. You in the game.
Like, and me, I always wanted to know how a UK girl say daddy in the bedroom. Always.
I don't say that shit. That sounds gross.
They're like, daddy, stop it, daddy.
Ew.
What's wrong with you?
Ew. I've never said that shit. I won't say that shit. Never said that shit. Ain't gonna happen.
Wait, do you watch Made in Chelsea? Do you watch Made in Chelsea?
Yeah.
I love Made in Chelsea.
I live around the corner from Chelsea. I see those guys like on the regular. I live in Fulham, just around the corner from Chelsea Football Club.
My gosh, I watch Gogglebox and everything. My heart is in the UK.
I love you. I can't believe you watched Made in Chelsea. I just watched the recent episode the other day.
Yes.
Do you like Ruby?
I have so many mixed feelings.
Ruby's a little bit of a bitch. I don't like her.
Yeah. I've got mixed feelings.
KC done came in the circle trying to take all our friends and shit, man. This is
man like a motherfucker, right? Like, goddamn.
No.
You can't have nothing.
Misfits, Doctor Who, and Sherlock Holmes and shit. Like, what the fuck?
No, you gotta know the real British Bake Off. Stop playing.
Oh my God, she watches all the shit.
Yeah.
Gogglebox, you know. Oh my God.
Gogglebox is the shit. we need them. Wait. Have you watched Dating Naked? What is that show?
Oh, yeah. And then so basically they both come in the little incubators, like 5. They're all naked before they date with clothes on.
Yeah, basically it's one person comes in the middle of the circle, and then if it's a guy, it's 5 different girls in different color boxes, and then the first thing they see is their vagina.
And up.
Yeah, the first thing they see is the girl's vagina, and then they have to eliminate one based on how their vagina looks. Then they see their titties,
middle part,
and then they base it. Yep, and they just go little by little, and they eliminate them by that. And then they reverse it, and then they go on a date after they've seen each other naked.
Yeah.
It's a great show.
It sounds weird. Play them last ones in the queue so we can get the fuck up out of here. Because these motherfuckers talking about shows we don't know shit about.
Man, get
Oh
on
my
that channel
God.
4.
Where do you find all of that? Where you are?
On channel 4, and I hack Netflix to get UK shows.
God damn.
Oh shit!
And you're not ashamed of yourself at all, huh? You gonna say that out in the open like that?
The UK shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, let me play these three in the queue. In 1 second.
Holmes had that motherfucking milk in a sandwich bag. You had to poke that motherfucker right unless you're gonna poke the straw straight through the whole bag.
Facts. Yeah, we had chocolate milk. Our chocolate milk came in a plastic bag. Looked like a Ziploc bag. You had to poke the straw.
That shit. That shit was.
You had to poke the straw into the plastic bag. You know what I mean?
And it always went through the other side.
They got cartons later on.
Hood.
They got cartons later on, but when I was there, that shit was in the plastic bag.
What?
I'm not gonna lie, he kind of sounds sexy.
That's on Ronisha though.
I didn't even hear what he said.
You talk about the milk in the bag.
Sounds like prison
Thank
milk.
you for allowing me to listen to y'all crazy asses again. Y'all have a nice night and God bless.
She was cool.
All right, Ish. Have
My
a good
girl.
one. Tell McGill good night and whatnot. You know what I mean? Say what's up to the fam. All right, you got one more.
Space Jam 2 on me, Reese and Bro. When it drop.
Nigga, I got HBO Max. Like, what the fuck? I'm about to pay to see anything with LeBron James in it.
First of all, it's not gonna be good. You know it's not gonna be good. I don't know why y'all keep on thinking that it is. Like, there's no hope for that movie.
Space Jam 3 starring Dwayne Wade.
No.
Nah, they gonna stop making them after this. They gonna make it to 3.
I don't know.
That's why they don't play a lot of LeBron's lines in the trailers, because actually it's garbage. and they know that, but that's neither here nor there. We got one more.
No, I was just playing. That shit really gonna be trash, like super trash. Love bros, love sis and them.
All right, Q.
Yes.
That's my little brother. Just for record, that's my little brother.
Yes.
That's everybody.
Good chat.
Hope everybody had fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Was able to shoot their shit. You know what I mean? Get their shit off. If not, just blame Reese.
I'm not gonna blame Reese.
It's all Reese's fault. It's all his fault. It's all Reese's fault.
Nope, I'm not gonna do that. Nope. I hope you have a cup of water and Excedrin this evening, my friend.
Oh yeah, you going soft.
That is
but with that, we'll
all
get up out of here, man. I hope you ladies have a good night. You know what I mean?
Thank you
Reese,
so
you know
much.
what I mean? Hope you have a great tomorrow.
Bye.
I'm on here fucking farming now, like a motherfucker. Well, yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here, y'all. All right, ladies, have a good one. Later, Sabina.
Good night.
Good night. Hold on. Are you following the podcast? If not, hit that subscribe button.